What's up?
Hey.
Oh, hi.
Hey, everybody.
Feeling it already.
Are you really?
Yeah.
I didn't pre-game this time.
I, however, did.
I'm going to have to catch up.
Because I'm a responsible adult.
I haven't
started. I wanted to show you guys what I make usually, so.
Yes. So let's go ahead and let's get introductions out of the way, because Marcus, everybody, this is Marcus, and Marcus, I think I found you on TikTok first because you're hilarious. Your videos are absolutely hilarious.
Thank you. Thank you.
So what else do you got going on? Where else are you? Tell us all about it. Tell us all about Marcus.
Yes. Go you. Everybody's lips. Yes. Right. So my name is Marcus, and I am a modern brujo over here in San Diego, California. I am a tarot reader. I am a spiritualist witch, and I basically provide services as a reader, as a diviner. And my shop is actually Marcus Skeleton Keys, where I also make candles and spell bags and things like that for people. My background basically is with folk magic and a little bit of Wicca, because I think a lot of us actually were introduced to that very young, especially with the pop culture stuff. Right. I'm currently a advanced dedicate student for the Anderson Fairy witchcraft tradition, and I know not many people know what it is, but it is a tradition that is based in America, and I'm been studying for a number of years, so it's been very transformative and very kind of like ecstatic part of my practice and how I incorporate everything else with my magic, with divination and things like that. In my downtime, I like walks on the beach.
Yes. So if anybody is like me and they're like, well, wait, let me take notes, don't worry about it. His links are in the description. So if you're watching on YouTube, they're below. But if you're watching on Facebook, they're up there. So yeah, you don't have to write stuff down. I got you covered, guys. So yeah, you all who don't know how this works, if you're new here, I'll go ahead and put this little these banners are so handy. So we do tips are for shots, and we just read, questions in the chat. So Marcus, usually when we have 3 people, we do 1 card per person. But if you feel called to pull more, just do it. You don't even have to ask us. Like, this is your show too tonight, so just chill and have fun.
Yeah.
Let's see. And Marcus wants to make his drink. So Mark, what are you drinking?
I'm going real classy this evening. I went and stopped by a gas station and got a giant freezy. And then I just put some gin in it, because why not?
If that's not chaos magic, I don't know what is. So
it's watermelon and gin.
Ooh, water gin.
And then, exactly. And
Christmas watermelon.
And then what I thought I would do, just for some fun, is me and my friend Allie went to a liquor store yesterday, obviously, because we had to do this. And I
twisting his arm.
I just had to. I got absinthe.
Ooh, nice. Oh, that reminds me, I'm missing one ingredient. I'll be right back.
Yeah, sure. You're fine.
Are you shooting the absinthe, Mark? Or
God, no.
What are you shooting?
vodka. I can't listen. I'm not gonna lie. I tried the absinthe whenever I got it after I got home. I don't like black licorice. I'm not a black licorice kind of gal.
I'm not either, honestly, but I still
I
want to
almost
try
threw
absinthe.
up whenever I took a shot of it. I was like, so
I'm
we're
not a
just-
black
we're only gonna
licorice
be
person
doing-
either, but that's just
I'm only
I
gonna
still wanna
feel
try
the
it.
need to do it whenever it tells me to. Beat neutral spirits with herbs and other botanicals and certified colors.
Have you had a death in the afternoon?
No.
It's absinthe with champagne.
Oh.
Yeah, Mark Twain kind of was like the person that invented that, and they serve it during his readings and things like that as well.
Oh, nice.
It doesn't really taste that great, but if you need to get drunk in the afternoon, very fast.
Nice. Good to know.
Absinthe is 110% proof, so please drink with extreme caution.
Mm-hmm.
So
They
how are
don't
you
know
drinking
who
that?
I am.
Yeah.
So how are you drinking that? Are you mixing it or just?
Well, what you're supposed to do technically is get the spoon that came with it, put over top of it, pour the absinthe in the glass.
But how are you drinking? I don't like what you're supposed to do. How are you drinking it?
I'm gonna mix it with lemon juice because that's what I did, and it was slightly better. It was slightly bearable. We
may have to call an ambulance.
I worked the Green Fairy parties at one of the conferences on the West Coast here that I used to go to for PantheaCon, and I helped with the Green Fairy party. So the absinthe party, we had the flute of everything set up for you're supposed to have the absinthe in a glass already, and then have water drip over a cube of sugar, so it can actually the sugar will break down and eventually make it sweeter versus bitter and things like that too. So you could do the same thing. I've never had lemon though.
I tried it last night because it was the only thing I found in my kitchen, and I was like, it's okay.
God, did you mix it in your mouth? Like, what did you do?
No, I poured like a shot, a little bit of this, and then I poured the lemon juice on top, and I was like, this is fine, and I just drank it. Yes, it is extremely like Jägermeister, and I don't like that either.
Oh, Jägermeister? I've had that. Okay.
So that's gonna be fun.
Well, so I'm drinking the cilantro tower again because I had the stuff still, and I'm just this is the only drink I've ever made with gin. So, and it's really good.
This does have wormwood in it.
And yeah, that'll get you fucked up. So
See,
I made it in a different cup this time, guys, because I wanted to see what it actually looked like.
It's
Anthony
beautiful.
mixes it, and it's pretty. And then I'm shooting the rest of Jack today. We're shooting more Jack. So that's what I'm drinking. So Marcus, I'm so curious now. We're dying to know, darling. Show us how to make this drink.
So, my motif and what I work with for my magic is skeleton keys. And so I'm going to show you how to make a New Orleans skeleton key. Ooh. First, you start with your vessel, obviously, and then a dark spirit. So this is Kentucky whiskey.
Yummy.
Start with that.
We stand. Well, this is Tennessee, but whatever.
I don't use a jigger. You do like a shot or 3 counts and things like that. So that's the base. And whatever. And then,
is there going to be a test on this?
Is there what?
Is there going to be a test on this?
You'll see me drink it.
Mark's like, is there a quiz?
Right. So dark whiskey, Saint Germain liqueur. So the elderberry flower liqueur. This is actually what makes it sweet. Mm-hmm. And again, I don't measure it out like in a jig or anything like that.
That's how I make stuff.
Yeah, like potions class,
That looks about right.
Right. Top it off with ginger beer.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. So darkness meets light.
I can't do it just on my phone.
Oh, you can't?
I can't keep up with everything. I need this to do notes.
And then adding, before you put it in ice or anything like that, you just add a bit of aromatics. That way it turns a little bit red and orange. Some people like to add lemon. I don't, because I think it just cuts the taste. And then add some ice. And then, come on. Voila.
That's gorgeous.
Oh.
Yeah. So you basically got a full, like half of it's basically dark whiskey. The rest of it is just elderflower and bitters and ginger beer. So it's very perfumey. It actually tastes like perfume too. So
Interesting. I'm gonna have to try that one. Raven's over here like paying very close attention. She loves drink recipes. She's like, I'm gonna have to try that, boo.
She's like, get in my belly.
She is. Okay, so last thing we have to cover then before we get to it is, what are we reading? Did you forget your cards?
Marcus, you can go first.
I can reach you to filth if you want.
So I'm reading. I'm reading this. The Rider-Waite, my Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot, and you guys will notice I've been trying to study and make things easier. So Marcus, don't make fun of us. We're not professionals. We're not. Especially me. You will see my face in this book sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Hey, no,
don't judge me. I've also started defacing my cards. Don't judge me about that either. So
defacing them?
Like you scratch the faces out?
No. Ooh, but that sounds fun. But no. I just wrote like key things that stick out to me on some of them.
Well, that's actually that's really good. You're getting in touch with the tools. You're getting your spirit basically kind of like showing you like what's what. That's good.
Thanks. I'm trying to get better, guys. See? It's not a cheat sheet.
Okay.
So what deck are you working with, Mark?
Me?
Yeah. Go.
I'm using the Disney Villains deck again because that's the one that was closest to me.
Ooh. I've seen that. Yeah, it looks really cute.
It's adorable. I love it.
It is really nice. All right, Marcus, what did you bring to the table?
So I actually have two things. So when I do my live readings, I just do one card pull, and then so the deck that I use is called the Hoi Polloi deck. And obviously it's a skeleton key. It's perfect. It's a Rider-Waite Smith based, and it's very, very bright. It's from the 70s. They only made like 100 copies and they stopped making it. So it's very rare to find it. And
it's a gorgeous deck. I've seen it. It's gorgeous.
And then part of my readings too, I actually incorporate keys and skeleton keys that I found. So this box actually has 78 different keys and curios.
Yes.
Like Evil Eye, Rabbit's Foot. This key is actually made out of bone, and I actually will throw them for somebody, or I'll take them out. I'll pick them along with the card for the reading for a person. So similar to how people throw bones or shells, I actually throw these onto my mat, and then I kind of will see like what's opening up and what's closing in their life. Where your map, pick up your jaw, Mark.
I'm so interested in this. This is wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
Fabulous.
Thank you. Yeah. As far as I know one other person. I found her on TikTok actually. She actually incorporates keys in her readings mostly, and I actually just do it the majority of the time. And so the keys are basically like the prescription will be like the first part, kind of like sifting through it to see again what's going on with that person there and right now, and then with the cards I follow up for like a prescription. So the layout that I'll use is like, it will basically kind of tell me, should this person create a spiritual bath? Should they do work with stones? Is there a spirit that they can create a connection with? Things like that. So
I love it.
Wonderful. I love
This is your show. This is yours. You have it.
Just take it away. Go ahead. We're just gonna sit back and watch.
We're just gonna watch.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that being said, everybody, you know how this works. We need questions. Anthony kind of had to leave because he's in another room.
I think we have a question, actually.
Do we? Did I miss it already?
Gannon Holzapple? Holzapple?
Oh, this is probably going to be a little delayed because of these headphones. So, guys, the laptop today is giving me tech issues. I wish I could blame it on Mercury or something, but it's... What? Huh? You're saying something. Are you talking to me? Okay. For what? A what?
Click on it.
Oh, goodness. This ain't gonna work.
Oh, God.
Oh, there we go.
Are you good?
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
This is gonna be hard, guys. We're gonna be challenged. At least me. All right. Wanting to get out of my current job as a night shift custodian, can I get a reading with maybe tips on how to do so or where to look?
Got it.
Got it. All right. Hopefully I don't cut my hand open this time like I did last live. That was
You cut your hand open?
I did. I had a whole situation. I hit it real well though, didn't I?
I don't remember a damn thing.
Partially because I didn't realize I cut my hand open until it was over.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
It was a
And there was blood everywhere.
No, it did. I mean, it didn't bleed everywhere. I'm being a little dramatic, but it hurt a lot. Paper cuts, you know.
Ugh.
So I guess I'll be present. I'll be middle.
I lost something once.
Do you want to be first, Mark?
Me?
Yeah.
Me or her?
Me or her, me.
You got the Hanged Man in reversed. There we go. You are avoiding an unnecessary goal. You were, I mean, technically, since it's the past, you were kind of avoiding an unnecessary decision. It was kind of like, the best thing I can describe it as, whenever you get a tattoo, if you have one, that annoying feeling that it is like something scratching at you. I don't know. That's what it was like. That's what it was like with mine. Like it was just a very annoying kind of like scratch. It's kind of like that. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
It's in the back of your mind, and you should have made a decision, but you didn't, and it's just constantly scratching at you.
Gotcha. So I got one of my favorites, which is basically saying you're suffering, girl. You're suffering. This is some hardships. You're not liking this at all. My advice would be whatever way you can get out, get out. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Money ain't worth it. No, but that's just me. I'm a water sign. I'm a bad influence. Maybe don't listen to me. I'm just going to sip this now.
She's just wishy-washy.
You and
literally,
nature, girl.
Literally.
Cool. So for me, I guess I would be more like future outcome, I guess. I don't know.
Sure.
So I pulled a couple of keys, and so this is what's going on with you for the future. So right now, it looks like your luck is stuck, but then also you feel it in your body too. So I'm wondering if this is also causing any type of anxiety. And your spirit guides are actually really pushing you and really trying to do some work for you right now. So if you have guardian angels, if you have saints, ancestors, deities that you work with, stay close. Be sure that you acknowledge them whenever you can and give thanks and an offering or two. Ultimately, what I see for you is the Queen of Pentacles. So if you want to, right now, if you want to move on, it's safe right now to move on because we are in winter. The Pentacles usually represents winter season. The Queen of Pentacles is more of a penny pincher, money saver person. So right now, it would be very safe. Basically, create a safety plan. If you were to leave tomorrow or Monday, what would be the next thing you can do? Do you have money right now in order to support yourself? But also, who are the positive influences for your career and your what you want to do for your life and things like that? Turn to those people who are those positive influences. And I would also encourage you to work with malachite or pyrite as a stone. Or you could probably work with both because malachite would actually be good for breaking through the mold and helping you manifest that goal for a new career in the future. And then pyrite to help boost your confidence. They call it fool's gold, but it's still pretty because it glitters. So you want to make sure that you're confident in moving forward and not feeling stuck that you can't move forward, moving out of the job that you're in right now.
Mm-hmm. Fool's gold is very pretty. We stan. Anything that glitters.
All that glitters is gold.
Okay, that works. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got a tip from Anthony Mendoza.
Oh, that's my boo. Drink up.
Cool. Your boo?
That's my boo. Yeah. So he's in the background helping with. He helps me with questions because.
Cool.
Sometimes I get too drunk.
So, what does Anthony want to get out of this?
Do you want a reading, boo? I can't hear him. Normally the shots, you can do a reading for a shot if you want to, but normally the tips, we just do shots.
Mm-hmm.
And we just do basically anybody that asks. We start a list and we do anybody that asks. But if you want to do a reading for Anthony, you can. Anthony just said shots. He didn't even answer in the chat. He's like, just do shots.
Shot.
Everybody.
Cool. All right. Ready? Sisters.
Bottoms up, girl. Oh, you want me to do one too? I could do one too.
Okay. Yeah, why
not? Let's do it. I haven't had one yet, so.
Ooh. I'll take 3 gulps as a shot.
Cheers.
There you go.
Oh, wait, hang on. I have to sneeze. Cilantro. I have to sneeze.
Cilantro. Okay.
I tried to make slancha a thing, and Mark just could not get it, so it turned into cilantro.
Cilantro.
Hence the cilantro tower drink. That's Mark's thing.
Got it.
Yeah.
I was doing an Instacart run last week. I'm Mexican American, so cilantro is like a thing. It's like a staple in my culture, especially for food. Careful, girl. So I'm at the self-checkout, and you have to key in like the name of the item that you're scanning, and I'm there, and like I scan the cilantro, and I forgot how to spell it.
Me.
I forgot how to spell cilantro. I'm like,
me.
No, like C-E is no, C-A no, S-I no. I'm like, oh, I felt so bad. I'm like, no.
Me, literally me, with everything. I try to learn Spanish, but I hate it when they want me to type things out or write in Spanish because I'm like, And I tried to learn French in high school, and it was the same way. I'm like, I can't spell in my native language. What makes you think I'm going to be able to spell in any other language? I can't do it.
I hear you.
Merci, monsieur.
Spell check is amazing. So I think our next one is, I think Johnny. Yes, Johnny. So it's a general reading for Johnny.
Johnny, are you here?
No? Who's next? I can't. You're probably gonna have to, because I can't.
Gina, General.
Gina? Gina's after Johnny.
Johnny retracted their message.
Oh, okay.
And then Raven's after Johnny or Gina or
I get so he said Johnny retracted their message.
Okay.
So Gina's next for a general, and then Raven, and then whoever else. Girl, this gonna get really hard. I was gonna update the laptop. It probably needs an update, but who knows how long that'll take.
This is hard.
It is hard. It ain't
hard.
easy. It's so hard.
crab rangoons.
Okay, got it.
I love crab rangoons.
Mm-hmm. I saw a recipe on how to make it. It looks really easy.
Really?
Oh, they're delicious.
It's gonna make me nauseous if I hear reverberating sounds. Echo.
Gotcha. Well, maybe you don't necessarily have to hear.
Yes, I do. I want to hear.
But what if you muted what you were watching and just listened to me?
Do it, Alondra.
Because
please
if you're
do it.
watching the chat, you'll still see the questions.
I want to watch.
Hear the whole thing? Gotcha.
You don't want me to be a part of this?
Yeah, I do. I just wish my laptop wasn't being a turd today. Goodness. All right. Sorry. I'm having a moment. I'm having a situation. I'm having a BF.
Guys, my hair's long enough I can put the chopsticks in it. Look.
No, you can't take them out. You have to leave them there.
Okay. Okay. General reading. Yes, ma'am. I got the Empress, which happens to be. She's so good. She just sent me the recipe for those crab rangoons. She's like, I sent you the recipe, and I said, do it. Bam. Anyways, you got the high priestess in reverse. This obviously is my favorite person in Disney, whatever. She, to me, this card represents embracing your feminine power, not letting someone tell you who you are or aren't. And since it's in reversed, I feel like now put the okay, Raven, I got you, boo. In the past, I feel like someone made you question that, and I just feel like someone made you question your femininity.
Anemone.
I can't speak straight. I'm slightly intoxicated already.
I can't speak straight.
I don't think any of us can.
That's funny. Are you good? Are you done?
I'm done.
Cool. My turn. So interesting that you spoke about feminine. Now I can't say it.
Femininity.
Femininity. English. Listen.
Phenomena.
And don't ask me to spell it. So I got the star in reversed. You're gonna see how I deface my cards. I got the star in reversed, which is all about reflection, but also this is a very feminine card, right? And it's in reversed, so I just find that interesting. But reflection, she's looking at a pool of water, kind of dumping water everywhere. She's a naked female. So go easy on yourself, self-reflect, really feel that feminine power within yourself. Do it. Just do it, girl. You got this.
Do it.
Do
it.
And that's all I got to say on the subject.
I can make it to you, but you're back into it. Cool. So for Jenna Marie, so the keys that came out that I had for your general reading was don't deny your passions, girl. You've been holding back on wanting to express yourself in very creative ways, but also allowing yourself to feel pleasure. Make sure that you're giving yourself the chance to actually be present in a lot of situations. Let you have yours. Let's just say. You have lots of other luck and power behind you. Fairies work with you, but also, there's other energy that you can tap into at the same time. Even though you may feel that you are at a loss, there's tons of strength and power behind you. And that's probably, we're talking about femininity. There's strength within femininity. There's a power behind it too. Femininity is not about being weakness. There's vulnerability, but it is not a point of weakness. The King of Pentacles represents you actually setting up your personal goals, boundaries, and establishing your kingdom. So right now, there may be situations where you feel powerless. So where do you feel powerful right now? What is your strength? Focus on what keeps you strong, but also what helps you stay focused on where your goals are going. The King of Pentacles also mentions to take lead, take charge as well too. Especially when it comes to money matters, or when it comes to things revolving around your body as well. I would also encourage
catching the stumbles from us.
I would also encourage you to work with a general crystal, like general crystal quartz. Find a stone that actually would help you hold on to that power and that strength and charge it with all the energy that you need to push you forward to get to this place. So instead of being a high priestess reversed, let's make you a king, girl. Doesn't matter the gender role. You can be a king too.
You can be daddy.
You could be daddy.
Ooh, like Florence and the Machine's new song. Ugh. I love it. Exactly.
Love. Stan. We stan her. Raven's next, right?
My
General?
baby.
General for Raven. What's this
That's
about,
my
Raven?
baby.
Indeed.com.
What's that about? I'm out of the loop.
Is it regarding career?
Oh, maybe because I'm still in the beginning of the chat, and yeah, that would make sense. I should scroll down.
Oh, okay.
Because we were talking about, employment. That would make sense. I ate before this, I swear. And I'm munching on pretzels, so. She said yes, career.
Oh, there it is. Sorry, now I can see the chat.
Oh, cool.
Dottie the Psychic loves your hat, Marcus.
Thank you. Yeah, I saw that. Yay.
Okie dokie, my Raven. My God, it looks like somebody was murdered on my desk from the live stream I did today.
That was funny. You were so stressed about the.
I was, but they came out looking perfect. Okay,
yeah, they look really good.
I got my card.
I got mine. I'm ready when y'all are.
Just give me a second.
I gotta start mixing myself.
I'm having a hard time, babe.
I get it. I totally get it.
I can't. Sorry.
Let me see. How do I? Be right back.
Okay.
At least give me a second.
Oh, all right.
I'll do something quick.
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. So what I got is the Page of Cups.
Me.
Just me. Just me. I'm just gonna go off the book because I've never pulled this card before. The Page of Cup represents someone shy and gentle in nature, like Captain Hook's first mate, the bumbling Mr. Smee. The Mr. Smee lacks the ruthlessness of a typical pirate. His fierce loyalty to Captain Hook is endearing. Sometimes this tarot card suggests an important message about love or friendship is on the way. Keep your eyes peeled. So, Raven, as past would suggest, obviously you're a very lovable person and you are very kind and gentle nature. um you do have a very good fierce loyalty to people as well. As far as your career goes, I feel like you have been very faithful and loyal to your previous career. And I feel like you are going to carry that through possibly to the new one. I mean, that's just who she is. Like, she's just a very lovable person. Go ahead, Nathan.
Career, interesting. I got King of Wands, which I really love, particularly because of this little guy right here. He's my favorite.
Is that a little lizard?
He's a little lizard. So it's interesting that you mentioned career, because if we're gonna focus this on career specifically, which I mean we don't have to, but this is like a face card to me. So this could be you. I'm gonna say this is you. Kind of with an active forward motion. I mean, you're looking on. Well, yeah, no. I mean, you could say you're looking out over your kingdom, but basically, I'm gonna say that I'm getting the sense of a good like thrusting forward motion. But I think, like Mark said, if I were looking at this card at the face, the king is still looking backwards, kind of in the past. So you're using that knowledge the knowledge you've gained from your past experiences to move forward, to get that forward leap and that good energy forward into whatever you're going to be working on in the future. So I concur. And also lizard. That's what I have to say. Yeah. That's what I got to say.
All right, so future perspective for Raven, the Hagstone, or the Fairy Stone too. So look at things from a different angle. Look at things from an outside perspective. What would another person do in a situation that you're wanting to manifest something, and use that as inspiration. Speaking about inspiration, do something daring, do something bold, do something that you wouldn't do before. Judgment, not judging you because of your past actions, but more of judgment of and rebirth, from your old self. So again, look at things from a different angle, step outside the box, do something that is a little scary that you've never done in order for you to move forward and move on as well too. That would be the homework. That would be the action. No stones, no candles. You don't have to bury yourself or anything like that either, but do something, in order to create different results, just do something different.
Yes. Who's next, babe?
That card seems very pointed right now. Hi, Louise.
Your tone seems very pointed right now.
So Autumn for a general based off of her personal situation, which is vague. Okay.
Personal situation?
That's what she said.
Is it in the chat?
It is, but I don't know if I'll be able to find it because I'm tipsy.
It's way up there.
And it was
Is
for
it?
who?
Nathan's
Autumn.
sister.
My sister. Let me see. Can I find it?
Oh, Autumn. Yes, got it. It's the first one.
I'm just vibing.
There it is. There it is. I found it.
Mm.
I think I poured that drink that I just made a little too heavy.
Ain't no such
Oh
thing.
no.
Oh well.
It's okay, Autumn.
Yeah. Femininity and anonymity is welcomed here.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
In
Just
my
put it in another
elbow,
glass as a
ashy.
backup. I'd rather drink that than this. Oh, girl.
That's what I said.
Oh, girl. Mm. You know those moments where you're like, reshuffle?
Yeah.
I feel like my card's going to be one of those moments. You in danger, girl. No, I'm just kidding.
Did someone say mess?
What? Mess? Me? No. Oh.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh goodness. My eye is itching. Okay.
Ready when you are.
Are we ready?
Ready when you are.
You got
Ready, Freddy.
the Two of Cups in reversed.
Am I the drama?
What? Am I the... Yeah, exactly. Is it me,
Is it
Jesus?
me? That's an old one.
So the Two of Cups, just looking at this card, to me, it looks like your cups are flipped over and stuff's spilling out. It's like you made a mess of everything. No, but like something got out of hand, obviously. Because no, this is just me reading this card, honestly. Like something it's spilling out. Your drink's spilling out of your cup. Obviously, things got out of hand. It made a mess. You made a mess of something. Yeah. Yeah.
You done? You're gonna love this one, Mark. You ready? Yeah. So you got the tower, honey. Which
Feel
I
that
think
too. Drag
one of my
her. Read her.
one of my favorite terms that I defaced the card with is literally change go boom. So change go boom.
You're obviously still making a mess out of things.
I wrote outgrown, false illusion shattered, change go boom. Because that's what it is. You got a tower blowing up and people falling out of it to the sharp pointy rocks below. But change isn't always a bad thing, but sometimes change happens before you're ready for it. But it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad change. Oh, I dropped it. Anyway, that's what I have to say on it. On to you, Marcus.
She's dropping her cards. She has tech issues. She's a mess.
She is a hot mess. Well, a cold mess, maybe, but a mess regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
So, Autumn, I don't know what the situation is personally, but what came out of my box was that you need some protection. The evil eye is upon you. So there are other people looking into this situation, and they possibly have some other animosity on you. Your spirit guides, your spirits, or your protection basically needs to go up right now. And you need to take whatever you can out of the situation. What's the lesson here? The Seven of Swords is basically saying you can get away out of this situation safely if if you know that you are strong enough to get out of it. You have to know what your strengths are. You have to know how you can get out, but also, is your shit clean if you want to retaliate or if you want to take action too. We want to make sure that you're safe and protected in any way as well too. I'm not saying that you're in danger. You're not in danger. That's not what I'm saying. But it's like, if you're going to make changes, you got to make sure that you're doing it right. If you wanting to again retaliate, have you weighed out every option or any outcome that can happen if you take that option as well too. So what I would suggest to you is to really write out what's going on. From the in any different perspectives. So like I usually like to do a T chart saying like weighing your options, the pros and cons of a situation. If things weigh out more in con, don't do it. If things weigh out more in pro, then move ahead. Things like that.
I love that. Sorry, I got distracted by chat. Hey, Rowan. Hey. Ravenflower. Ooh. Oh, wait, I missed it.
Rowan. Ooh, Marcus is good. Subscribe. Thanks.
Make sure you subscribe to his TikTok too and his YouTube. You got both, right?
Yeah. No, I stopped doing YouTube a long time ago, but TikTok is actually easier to do. Yeah. Back in the day, I had a little channel, and it that's when I was really like, I hate to say it, baby witch. I thought I knew a lot. It's like how there's the derogatory, like, oh, I don't baby witches on TikTok and things like that. The ones that get in trouble, the ones that are the, we're gonna hex the moon, things like that. I was like that. I was like that in my early 20s. I mean, not to that extent, but I thought I knew a lot and that I was an authority on witchcraft and things like that. So a lot of my videos revolved around that, and I got pulled away by my teacher explaining, like how it can be very dangerous. And I was actually getting compared to another creator who was very problematic. So I stopped.
But that's so cool that you have that retrospective now, because there's people that were like that and don't have that retrospective now. They still are like that.
Yeah. I feel like I've grown from where I used to be like a decade ago. Right. And I look at people now and I'm like, I know how that feels. I know how a lot of people would want to, they want to get into covens, or they want to start a shop, or they want to
don't do it. It's hard work.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. People don't consider or take that into consideration. It's a lot of hard work. You're promoting yourself, you're promoting a brand, you're promoting an industry. About half the time, people don't even grow their own practice. It's just more of the, I have to get that buck, I have to get that view, I have to get that recognition. That's where I was when I was younger. So.
Got it. Oh, Dottie, you missed it. He does, but he doesn't add to it now. But he does.
Yeah, so I'm on TikTok, so.
He's on TikTok. His links are below. His links are there. Yes. I promise.
And his Draven Michael, yes, I like your comment. That was this. Yeah, we're not the same person as we were before, and I've learned from that. Yes, thank you. Same. We all grow out of feeling as the worst witch to becoming our own witch. So.
Yeah, but sometimes so. I don't know about you, but when I got into the craft, I was too young. I was getting into things that people's kids should not be getting into. So,
Are you like one of the Euphoria?
Huh?
Like Euphoria, like too young kid, or?
Oh no. I wasn't that bad, but like, there's some things that like you just shouldn't be a kid. Why take things so seriously? You know what I mean? But yeah, so I'm like looking back in retrospective, I'm like, yeah, there were times where I was the worst witch as like a defense mechanism, because my life, I tell people all the time, was like a campy teen movie as far as witchcraft goes. Like, boo, I got accused of shrinking someone's penis, and I'm like, I don't even know that person. But what did I say? Instead of saying I don't know that person, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, I said, yes, I did. Maybe.
Yeah.
And walked away. Just
Right.
because
Yep.
I'd rather be feared than be fucked with, at least at that point.
Exactly. I had a mutual friend of an ex come up to me, and they said they think that you cursed them. I'm like, why would they think that? Like,
why would they think that?
Why would they think that? I don't do things like that. It's like, why would I turn? You know what? You're scared that I'm going to turn into a toad when you're already a perfect pig. So, what's the point?
Right?
That was wonderful.
Or half the time you don't know the bitches. Like, Mark was with me in that certain situation, and it was like, I made a TikTok about it a while ago, but it was like, I don't know that person. And Mark was like, yeah, you do. They're the assistant in this class of yours. And I was like, oh, I didn't even know their name. But okay. You know, just because like they were like an assistant teacher. So I was like, why get personal to do that? But if that's what makes them feel better, yes. That's why. I got you.
I don't know her.
Exactly. It's that whole thing where they're like, I don't know her.
Oh gosh, I can't even. Who's next? You'll hear that a lot. Welcome to Drunken Divinations. Raven was last, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, who's next?
Autumn was last.
Oh, Autumn was last. British folk magic general. Got it.
General?
A general. Oh, are they in the chat still? Girl, listen.
Catch up.
Oh. Thanks, James.
James.
We stand James. Thanks, James.
Smudging the hell out.
Smudging? What? I cleaned. You'd be proud of me, Mark. I cleaned my camera lens.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Cilantro.
Cilantro.
Shout out.
Did I get one?
I don't know, girl.
Nah.
Still here.
Still here.
Have you ever done a live or a reading with like one-on-one with somebody and like a card flies out and they're like, oh, and you're like, no, that's just a back shuffle.
Yes. I still read it though. Because it's easier. I'm so bad at shuffling.
Hello, Clarence.
Hi, Clarence on
man.
Facebook.
Hey, Clarence.
Hello, Clarence.
Hey, Bear.
There.
Welcome.
Sure.
Hello, Clarence.
Hello, Clarice.
I don't think he
Welcome,
ever
Clarence.
says that in those movies, does he?
I don't
No,
know.
he doesn't. He just says
I didn't
hello.
think so. I didn't think so.
He doesn't.
I'm watching The Silence of the Lambs after we get off here.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh,
fun.
thank you, Rowan. I gotta go get my vodka because I am not taking another shot of that gin straight up. I will die.
Oh,
That
you
is
don't like
Rowan.
when Christmas in your mouth?
BRB. Maybe. Nope.
You're the first card read. How are you leaving?
Better than vodka. And
What?
it's Jack Daniels.
How have you not finished that bottle?
I don't know. Tip me and find out.
How much is left? Let me see.
I savor it. Leave me alone.
You've had that since like
I know.
October.
Episode, I think, like 11.
It's gonna age a whole year before you finish.
Talk less, drink
I
more.
like to savor it. It's good.
Right. Talk less, drink more.
Speak unless you can improve the silence.
That was like 2 shots, but I'm okay with it.
I gotta catch up with y'all.
I think I'm the furthest gone so far.
Oh,
I'm good.
I got y'all beat. I'm still hungover from yesterday. No, I'm just kidding. kidding.
Been there, done that.
What are we reading for?
British folk magic for James.
Gotcha.
British folk magic. That's their picture for a general. Oh, you got it already. Cool.
You got the Page of Wands. You got Iago. Is that his name?
Yes.
Thanks. Ooh, that's Jafar. Oh, God. You know my thoughts and feelings on Jafar. Anyways, you got the Page of Wands. Like Iago is very faithful to Jafar. Thank you, Raven. I'm gonna finish that one tonight. You're very faithful to your whoever, if you're with somebody, that is. You're carrying something. You're carrying something, obviously, because so is the bird.
Shut
Shut
I
up!
love it though. I love it.
Shut up! There's something that it's like a heavy burden that you're carrying with you, and I feel like you just need to release it. Or I don't know, something is dragging you down. Something in your past is definitely dragging you down, and it's showing.
It's showing, girl.
I got a tip from James Graham, so thank you, James.
That's Rowan, I think. Yay, Rowan! Thank you. I always
Her.
forget.
Oh, I love Raven. She said her.
I have somebody at work and I work from home, so it's all in chat. But
So
that's
it's
all we say. That's all we say to each other is.
That's what me and Alley Cat says to each other. Oh, I miss her. Her.
Are you done? Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Sweet. I got the devil.
You are rushing me tonight, bitch.
I'm just like, I'm ready. I'm sorry. I apologize. I got the devil. The devil. No, but I forget everything you said, Mark, so I'm sorry. But overindulgence, no limits, controlling others. Oh, you said something about like something's weighing you down.
Yeah.
Girl, like maybe it's these chains. Maybe it's these chains with your earthly vices. Maybe that's what's weighing you down. I don't know. I'm not a professional.
What did you say about earthly vices? God damn it.
I know, and we're drinking alcohol, speaking of earthly vices. But maybe that's what's going on. I don't know. I don't know your life. I'm not a professional. Also, I've been drinking, so...
This is a good time.
This is a good time. I'm having fun. Marcus, are you having fun?
Yes, are you done? Yes, I'm fine.
Oh, I'm done, yeah.
Thank you for rushing him like he rushed me, son of a bitch.
Alrighty, so for you, James, well, it sounds like, yeah, overcoming a hurdle. So it's basically for you to take time for yourself and kind of open things up. This is my road opening key to kind of get back into that sense of play. This is childhood, childlike energy. The Three of Cups is the thing that comes up here too. So Are you having? I would encourage you to have not a consciousness raising session, but with whatever's happening right now, get some other friends involved in this situation. Have a sit down, have a chat. You can have tea and coffee or whatever you feel is appropriate. Or you can have cocktails like the rest of us. Thank you, Aunt Miss
Alcoholic beverages.
Yeah, look at these drunk bitches. Hey, salute, yeah.
It's us.
Yeah.
It's us. It's us. Oh my god. Hey. So right place, right time. So carrying a heavy burden, understanding what's holding you back. This time, get in touch with your allies. Get in touch with your, it's time to play around and kind of be around more playful energy. So get with friends, tea and coffee or alcoholic beverages, and celebrate, some of your achievements. But also do some brainstorming. There you go. Do some brainstorming for you for your next steps. It's not that time of season to go to the beach or get into a pool or anything like that. Cups are more water based, but I technically recommend doing a cleansing bath. But in this case, I would be more like just celebrating with friends and getting that emotional support that you need right now.
Water, spa day,
bathhouse.
If that's your thing, I mean. Just saying, earthly vices. I'm just whatever.
We're talking about
anyway.
earth signs.
Making friends.
I'm just saying. Who's next? I'm ready.
Oh, your man gave a tip.
Oh, you got a tip? Cilantro.
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 What'd you say, Boo?
You just said British folk magic, right?
Yes.
So now it's Julie B for a general.
Julie B for a general. We stand Julie.
Julie B. Busy B.
No problem.
Ooh, I need to be careful. I'll cut myself.
You're welcome, British folk magic.
Those cards are dangerous.
They are. These are the spicy cards, honestly. They get sassy. I thought my crow... I got the Crow Tarot by MJ Collinane, who, by the way, I don't know if it's new, but she has a dog tarot too, which is gorgeous.
A what?
A dog tarot. So my Crow Tarot.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Is the devil a chihuahua?
I don't know, but
Probably.
it's
Those
gorgeous.
Probably.
Maybe.
Those things are the devil.
Now I want to look it up. Now I want to look it up. I'm gonna look it up.
Do you all use different decks when you do something in private, one-on-one versus in public?
Sometimes.
Yeah. Mhm.
So I'm why did it do that? Stop that. Why are you being weird? Did I ask you to do that? I'm not a tarot regular. When it comes to myself, I use pendulum. But yeah, I also actually very rarely divine for myself. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
When I do divine for myself, I use this deck just because it's been with me the longest. So, yeah, and it tends to be more spicy. And if I'm looking for an answer, I look for like brutal honesty. Like I don't fuck around with myself, I guess. MJ.
Yeah, because hold on a second. I am working a show on Tuesday for Mardi Gras.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, Fetish Gras. It's like a leather fetish Mardi Gras event at a club in San Diego, and the promoter used to live in New Orleans and asked me to be kind of like the New Orleans witch doctor. I'm like, well, what do you mean? He's like, oh, I want you to read tarot cards. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I could do that. And then he saw me at another event, and he's like, oh my god, I love your display and items. You bring that over. I'm like, wait, you want me to sell stuff and read people at the same time? He's like, yeah, it'd be really cool. I'm like, okay, Cool.
Good luck.
Yeah. But I'm actually
It's
using
doable.
It is doable. So no, but I asked you because when I'm in public, I actually use this deck. It's the Joe Phillips Divine Diversity. So this is the Wheel of Fortune.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've heard of that deck. I haven't seen it very often, but I've heard of
He's
it.
the artist that did the Witch Boy series.
Yes, I have him on Facebook. Yes.
Dr. Facilier.
His work is gorgeous.
All right,
Absolutely gorgeous.
y'all ready for Julie B?
Oh, I haven't drawn yet. Damn, I got distracted. See, I'm the Chihuahua. So it's either. By the way, I don't know, but I think it's a golden retriever.
The
That's
Yes.
the farthest thing from the
like
devil.
Mr. Pickles
Mr. Pickles.
on Adult Swim.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
No, wait, no, he's not a golden retriever. Never mind. But that
Is
makes
he
sense.
not?
He's not a golden retriever. He's like mixed with something. I don't know.
Mr. Pickles. Oh my gosh. Why didn't we
I
name
don't
you
like
Mrs.
Pickles.
Pickles? I have a golden retriever. I would say that could be accurate. If you, depending on the perspective that you look at it, I would say that could be accurate.
This is a general.
Marcus and Nola. Raven. No, I'm not in New Orleans. I wish. No, I'm in San Diego, California, Southern California. So I'm like maybe 20, 30 minutes away from the Tijuana border.
Julie B is general. Stay focused, Nathan. Oh my god.
This is a
Who
general.
are
Is
you?
this correct?
General.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Get rid of that Google. It will distract you. Got it. Okay. Oh no.
Hi, Moon Fairy Creations. I love you.
Hey. What you got, Mark?
I got the 5 of Swords.
Ooh.
You got a little Mr. Lucifer on there. Funny story. My sister used to have a cat named Lucifer, and she used to go outside every morning and take it outside, and she would scream, "Lucifer, Lucifer!" to come back in the house. It was great.
Like Cinderella.
Yeah. But anyways, you got some battles and conflicts in your past, and that's what you working through. You were I don't know how I feel about this. Like a cat, you were kind of sneaky and stealthy and very judgmental, because that's what cats do.
They do. They sit around and judge you all day.
They do, and they're waiting for you to die so they can eat your eyes.
It's true. They eat the eyes first. It's true.
So there's that. Go ahead.
It's easier access to the brain. More protein.
Yeah, exactly. It is.
You didn't know that? So
No, I knew it.
So, funny story. When I was in college, I had a very interesting, we'll just call him interesting, psychology professor who loathed cats. And I was like, why do you hate cats? And he said, because they let off pheromones that make their prey feel like they need to take care of them. And I was like, are you sure that's true? And he's like, yeah, it's totally true. That's why they're good mousers, because the mice feel like they need to care for them. They think they're cute. And that's why. And I was like, that's interesting. I never looked into it because I loved it. I actually loved it. It made me love cats more, but that's just me. I got 2 of Pentacles in reversed. So balancing some material stuff for me, it's all about the balance. But since it's in reversed, I'm going to say that you're not really doing very well. You've got these ships in the background that are just like on these huge waves. And it's like this whole game of teeter and tottering. And it's as far as if it's a comfortable time as far as materials go, like earthly stuff, it ain't very comfortable. You may be, this is just my drunken interpretation of this now. This earth signing stuff now. This earthly pentacles to me are earth. I don't know about anybody else, but yeah. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. That's all I gotta say about it. Oh, I gotta break the seal. I'll be right back.
Material oil.
Yeah. Well then, I guess I'll wrap it up in the meantime. So, material coil. Okay. All right. So for Julie B, the things that came out of my box. So I have a bunch of keys for you. So it looks like a lot of things are not manifesting fast as you want. Look at this key. It has no teeth. It can't even open a door. It's not even made yet. So, you're waiting desperately for a response, especially I don't know how spiritual you are. You're waiting for an answer from your spirit guides, but this one's darkened. You're not going to get you're not going to get an answer from heaven or from your guides or anything like that as soon as possible. It looks like you may have to close some roads. It looks like you may have to close off some of your energy in order for you to find your own solution. The King of Swords is basically your card that came up. The King of Swords is actually a person who's very reserved. They're very good at strategy. They don't reveal their plan to everybody. They're good in business too. So in the meantime, you may have to reserve your energy, reserve yourself before taking any action right now. Swords can defend, but also cause a lot of damage. So you want to make sure that your next battle plan is in good shape, that where you actually get the best results. But you work in silence in the meantime. Don't tell everybody your plan. Don't tell everybody. I mean, you can have your supports and stuff like that know about certain things. Exactly. Make sure that you're kind of keeping things secret in the meantime, and then let people be surprised by how you come out of things.
I like that. I didn't catch all of that, but I caught the let people be surprised about how you come out of things. And yes, I agree. Like a butterfly out of a cocoon. Beautiful.
Oh, prom. I remember prom.
Prom? Who's going?
That's about prom.
Prom dress shopping? That's fun. I should have worn a dress to prom. That would have been fun.
Same.
Who's next? Draven, I'd like to have a general reading, or I'd like to have. Why am I adding? I can't read. I'm sorry. I'd like to have a reading about my spiritual path. Are there changes coming? Sounds like you already know there's changes coming, but we'll see.
Move right out of my life. Move it out of my life. Move right out of my life.
The Marks are singers. I said the Marks are singers. I love it.
I don't care if I can't sing. It's wonderful. I love it.
Sing it. I don't care. You know what? At this point, you've sang how many times? And I've sang too, and we haven't been monetized
Knock on wood.
Or whatever it's called. So just sing. I don't care. Sing everything you want. Sing it all. Sing it to the top of the mountains. Sing it.
Just don't play the music. You can sing it, just don't play the music.
Yeah. What's your karaoke go-tos?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't. You know how long it's been since I've karaoke'd?
I've never karaoke'd.
A lot of... What? Mark. You have to karaoke.
Huh?
You gotta karaoke. At least drunk karaoke once. Nope. I haven't been karaokeing in ages, though. A lot of people wouldn't realize it. Interesting. I'm gonna have to look at the book for that one. Damn, I haven't seen that one in a hot minute. A lot of people don't realize it, but I go to country songs when it comes to karaoke because that twang adds a little bit of it hides some things.
I love Easy A.
The movie, it's a good
Yeah,
one.
you better knock, knock, knock on wood. She's singing to a beaver. Knocking on wood. If I had to pick a karaoke song, I don't know.
Josh Turner for me is really easy because he gets kind of low. So you can get low.
It would probably be the song I'm Gonna Get You Good by Shania Twain.
I'm gonna get you good. Meh. Shania Twain's really good to karaoke too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Blank Space by Taylor Swift, Louis on the animated.
Hey. What about you, Marcus?
So Louis is actually one of my friends in San Diego, and he knows this. But so one of my friends is a karaoke host at this very big, like arena-ish like bar, and when they do karaoke, it's usually it's very mixed. It's gay and straight, and a lot of the I sing this for the girls, and I go up and sing. I ask, who wanted to be a princess when you were younger, and everyone's like, yeah, right. And I'm like, well, I didn't want, right. And I'm like, well, I'm not a princess anymore. I'm a villain, baby. And so I do Poor Unfortunate Souls.
Yes.
I've been saying for years I'm gonna make a dress and be Ursula for Halloween and do Ursula like actual divine Ursula. I know.
Do it.
I have a sewing machine and everything. I just need to do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Why are you waiting? Do it.
Yeah,
do it now because
right.
October's going to be here before we know it.
Right, and my friend wants to be one of the eels, Flotsam and Jetsam.
Why not be both?
Walk all over.
All right, ready when you all.
Oh, yeah. Mark, your turn.
I gotta count this. 6 coins.
There's a Roman numeral.
It says on the card.
I can't read those. Hello. How are you doing? How are you doing?
Oh, you're talking to somebody. Okay.
And talking to Jason.
Oh, hi, Jason.
Oh, hi, Jason.
There's nobody here. He's talking to himself.
I'm a great ventriloquist actor.
Something like that.
Beautiful.
That was mean and uncalled for. Hey, do you want to do a shot of absinthe with me? Come on, it'll be fun.
Do it, Jason. Do it.
Huh?
Before we move away from the karaoke thing, I really since Mark mentioned Shania Twain, I had an idea like a year back, a really good idea for a good like karaoke gay spin-off like mashup or whatever you want to call it, like Weird Al Yankovic type of deal.
Did you just say Yankovic?
Is it Yankovic? Yokovic?
It's Yankovic.
I don't.
Not yolk like you get from an egg, you weirdo.
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
Don't apologize to me. You better be apologizing to Weird Al.
I'm so sorry, Weird Al. But anyway, a really good idea. Parody. I think that's the right word. Parody for a gay parody song would be Shania Twain's. Oh shoot! What is that song? Where she has all the examples of the dudes and she's like,
that don't impress me much.
That one, yes, thank you. Because you could be like, yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Shania Twain. I mean, come on.
You think after 200 years they would come up with the best witch, yeah, bitch.
Anyway, sorry, Mark, go ahead.
That would be my karaoke song. No. But
My-
what did we say this was? 6?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
a 6 of coins.
I can't read Roman numerals.
It says it in plain English.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, I thought it
Oh,
said
it
6.
doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
I'm not
Six.
as drunk as you think I am.
Oh, God. Can you tell time, or do you need an
Hey!
analog clock? Do you need a digital clock?
What? I'm not as you think I am, as drunk as you think I am. Anyways, 6. My horn was sticking up.
Okay.
6
Okay.
coins. I see a dapper man. I'm not as you think. Yeah, what Anthony said. I see a very dapper person. Is this for a general?
No, spiritual gifts.
Yeah.
Oh, spiritual. Gotcha. Sorry, I can't think straight.
It's fine.
See, I'm not good with these kind of questions because I don't know how to
Oh.
interpret it into those kind of senses.
Sorry, Bear. I just saw this. Go ahead, Mark.
Like, hang on.
I'm behind.
Well, I mean, the card to me looks like they're presenting, like going to like an interview.
That's
Right.
what I thought too. Like it suggests.
Stop judging yourself. Just say it.
Well, like I mean, it's just it suggests like this. Just suggests that it's like it just seems like it's a very dapper person, like a very well put together person, and I don't know how to interpret that into a spiritual kind of sense. You know what I mean? Like it could mean that one of your spirit guides is. I don't know. I seriously don't know because I'm not. I don't know.
Oh.
Are they preparing themselves for something? Like how people get ritual garb and things like that. They do cleansings and they get their robe or whatever.
That reminds me
Thank
of
you.
a Southern style dapper
You read
gentleman.
my mind.
Do you know a Southern
you.
style dapper gentleman? Because I don't.
I do. It's Anthony. He could be dapper.
Anthony is dapper.
He is dapper. He's dapper every day.
Good morning, Pooter. You're looking dapper.
Dapper.
So there we go. That's what Draven just responded.
Asking you to spitball is actually helping me, ancestor. Okay,
Cool.
good.
Okay.
Dottie is a Southern style dapper gentleman.
She is. He, they, she, they. They are. I think with that sentence, it should be they. But it's whatever they want to go with. I got 6. What'd you get? 6? Whoa, wait.
Coins?
Yeah, I got the same card.
He does look dapper there too.
So the imagery, as far as this goes, from my deck in comparison to yours is vastly different. And I said I would have to read from my book because it's been a minute since I've seen this one.
I got to find my chapstick. My lips are hurting.
So I'm just gonna read from my book since you went with it. I'm gonna read from my book. The idea of wealth and poverty is continued from the 5 of Pentacles to the 6 of Pentacles. 2 beggars are seen receiving money from a wealthy merchant who holds balancing scales as if to measure out his good deeds. And charity given from the heart, or is it performed with a sense of having power and control over one less fortunate? The city in the background implies wealth and commerce. The posture of the characters implies hierarchy. Interesting. So I'm getting some like Mr. Gray type of vibes.
Bye, Louis, the animated.
Bye, Louise. Miss you.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
Thank Louis, the animated. Thank you for coming. What are you doing? Marcus, you can go. I'm sorry.
It's an elbow cock. Like, what is that?
Was
It's an
that
elbow.
Anthony?
Yeah, it's Anthony. He's sitting here refreshing. Oh, thank you, Rowan. Thank you, Rowan.
So for Draven, so we had. Okay, cool. The keys that come out of my box are So it looks like you are going through something, passing a threshold. There's a change in your body and your mind. Oh, thank you, David O'Reilly. Woo!
I'd be Bear. Thanks, Bear.
Thanks, Bear. Cheers.
I did one for my bear too. I did one for bear two.
Good job.
Well, before
I did 2 for Bear 1. For Bear 1. Anyways, so Draven, it looks like you are going through a new shift. Like I said, different with your body, with your mind. It looks like things are opening up for you, where like you're trying to give recognition, trying to put things together, not trying to react, just trying to create a response right now. Things are moving in motion, and there's a time right now that you're focused on. I don't know whether it's the springtime. Are you coming up towards a dedication, initiation, or anything like that? Oh my God, you guys, you're not going to believe what card I have.
Nuh-uh.
No, I don't. It's the
Son of a bitch.
So in the meantime,
Love him, hate him, need to have more of him. Just saying.
Oh, I should get that as a tattoo. That should be my tramp stamp.
Do it.
That should be my tramp stamp. Love him, hate him, need to have more of him.
Yes.
Anyways, so yeah, I don't know where your spiritual path is going. It looks like there's been a lot of changes that are happening rapidly.
What did I just do with that card?
This is not saying that you need to go to battle, but the 5 of Swords is basically about you taking away what you can. So it looks like don't consider this like a fight. Consider it a battle of wills. Like, are you willing to move forward and let go of some people or ways of thinking from the past in order for you to move forward? Where your path is going, in a lot of spiritual paths, the death of the ego is actually being recognized. You're shedding old parts of yourself and things like that. The 5 of Swords is saying, like, what are you willing to let go of, but also what are you willing to do in order for you to move forward as well.
Yes.
I would encourage you to as well. Oh God, what are your meditations? Like, what are the mantras and things that you say to yourself? Pay attention to what you're telling yourself in your practice. Because like how we were saying, oh, I'm the worst witch. I'm the worst witch. It feels like I'm the worst witch because I don't have an altar, or I'm not practicing daily, or I'm not the perfect. I don't have a shop yet. I don't have a book yet. No one knows who I am. Like, what are you telling yourself? What is the mantra? What is the spell that you're reading for yourself right now, especially in your practice?
And that's like, to me, that's the everyday struggle for the witch. The everyday witch, that's the everyday struggle. Like, you don't have to have a shop. You don't have to have XYZ. But focus on what you say. So me, I don't know about y'all. I say y'all. I'm not even from the South. But I don't know about you guys. But for me, I manifest things on accident. Does that make sense? And half the time, it's not shit that I want to manifest. So, like he said, pay attention to what you're saying to yourself. Saying to yourself. English. But yeah, go on. Sorry.
No, that's it.
That's it. Okay. Cool.
Crafting witch. Can I get a general reading?
Who's next? Do we have a list still?
What?
Who's next?
What?
You just did a spiritual reading, right?
Draven's, yes.
Yeah, it's Johnny Dragon General.
Okay, cool. Did you
fine.
get
People know who
somebody
I am.
else? Crafting Witch just asked for another one.
Hello, crafting witch.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
You got them all? Cool. Sweet.
Oh, yay. The three of
I
you
love
just
it.
helped clarify a lot of stuff. Thank you. Yeah, no problem, Draven.
Yes.
You're welcome.
AKA Marcus Keys just helped verify a lot of stuff. Thank you. If you guys have not tipped Marcus Keys, tip Marcus Keys. Get him on my level because I feel like I am on a very good level right now.
I'm at a good level. Don't worry. I can really hook. When I need to say something
Dottie
important.
was next.
What?
Dottie
What?
wanted a question about her business.
Is Dottie next?
No.
After
no,
Draven?
No.
Who's next?
I already said who's next. She's just down the list.
Oh, who's next?
I told you who's next.
I forget.
Johnny Dragon General.
Johnny Dragon is actually next. My Virgo man is keeping track.
Ooh.
He has not had nearly as many shots or you have? Oh gosh.
So who's Johnny Dragon?
Johnny Dragon for a general.
As opposed to Johnny Bravo.
Yes.
Oh, I had a crush on Johnny Bravo.
Right? Seriously. Cartoon Network was the influence on why most of us are gay. Come on.
It's true.
Powerpuff Girls.
You know, but I'm also gonna put some of that blame on Disney.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
Jafar.
13th
Princes,
year.
yeah.
Luck of the Irish.
Luck of the Irish. Okay, yeah, he was.
Xenon.
Yeah, the 13th
Protozoa.
year. Oh my God, you're right.
Disney had their own.
Protozoa
Yeah,
from.
He glowed up.
Xenon.
Damn.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So let me just say, I already pulled the card. I feel like I need to reshuffle because I pulled a repeat card. But let me just say, like, those, first of all, those situations where you're like, am I reading for the other person or am I reading for me? When you pull repeat cards, literally. But Protozoa, right? That's the one with the alien, the bubble aliens, right?
Oh, is he? Yeah.
Right? Am I
That's
right
no,
or am I wrong?
No, that's yeah, they're from Zircalon.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that I think it's something else. Like my stepsister's an alien or something like that.
That's what it is. Okay. So that one was where I was like, first, like, oh my gosh, other people think because reincarnation, and that crazy neighbor that was like, there was a crazy neighbor that fell in love with the dad. They were like dating or seeing each other. And she mentioned she came in and it was like the front door and she was like, oh, you were reincarnated from a raccoon or something crazy like that.
Yeah.
That was my first like, oh my gosh, that's a thing. That's a thing. Because like as a kid, I was like, well, what if you were a thing and then you came back as another thing? I didn't know the name for it. But anyway, that was my, oh my gosh, there's a name for that. Anyway. I digress. Johnny Dragon. General.
It's the Two of Wands. Is this Merlin and Madame Morrible? Is that her name?
Yeah.
Madame Mim?
I'll do.
Madame Mim. That's what that is, right?
Madame Mim?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
So I feel like there's an internal conflict between two sides of your being. Whoa, that got deep. That got real deep, real quick.
That's what he said.
There is an internal battle between the two of you. I'm not saying that there's two people inside of you, but oh my God, go home, Mark. You're drunk.
I loved it. I'm here for it.
Listen,
my reflection showed two people.
How many people are inside me? Anyway, yeah, Protozoa is the singer in Xenon. I loved him. He was freaking
Protozoa was the singer.
The singer, yeah.
Yes, I told you that from Xenon.
My supernova girl. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
And he had the outfit on that looked like it was made out of tinfoil, and I was like,
and his
I don't
hair
care.
was blonde and little teeny tiny.
Oh,
And little
spikes
teeny
over his
tiny
head.
spikes.
And then in
He
the
was hot.
sequel, they met the goddess of the moon who was like a raver.
That was in the third one.
But
that was the third one.
honestly, I totally like that goddess. I was like, that I want to be her when I grow
Yes.
Oh,
up.
right, yeah.
Like, totally stan. Anyway, sorry, Mark. Go ahead.
Hot girl, boom,
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 boom, my supernova girl.
in the planetary.
You know what? I have a sudden urge to make that my
That
ringtone.
song is on Spotify, by the way.
Is it really? I don't.
Do you
doubt
want to hear it?
I don't doubt it.
Oh,
No.
let's go back to the read. Let's go back to the read.
Anyways,
Yeah.
For
so
Johnny Dragon,
there's
the two pawns.
an internal battle between two parts of you, and there's just an internal battle between two parts of you. That's it. There's a struggle that you're going through internally. That's what I was meaning to say. There you go, Nathan.
You know, so okay, I said this was a repeat card, and this is a repeat card, right?
I'm gonna go
6
make
of-
another drink of mine. I'll be right back.
Okay, honey, be careful.
Honey.
6 of
I know what to do.
6 of Pentacles, and I'm looking back at the book because again, tonight is the first time in a long time I've seen it, and a sentence that sticks out to me in the book is charity given from the heart, or is it performed with a sense of having power and control over one less fortunate? So,
Looking at motive.
right, looking at motive. You know, is that internal battle involved in motive right now? Is that internal battle in judging someone else based off of how they're treating you? Does that make sense? Based off of how they're treating you. Is their charity really from goodwill, or is it from a place of I have power over you? So I think that if I can jump off of Mark's card, I think that is the internal battle that you're kind of going off of right now. And keep in mind, I'm intoxicated. So this could be a grain of salt, right? But are they doing it just to have power over you, or are they doing it really out of the goodness of their heart? You know, I have that internal battle sometimes too. Like when family helps me, it's like, do you really want to help me because you love me? Or are you helping me because you want to be able to later down the road say, I helped you, so you owe me this, right? But that's just me. Anyway, that's all I have to say about it.
So obviously, Johnny Dragon is going through a crossroads moment in his life. Yeah, and it could go anywhere right now. The road has not been manifested. The story has not been written yet. You have the backup of your ancestors. Especially,
okay, pause. Was that your old apartment key? Because I love that.
No.
You've
You
been
can't keep
using
those.
such like beautiful, like not beautiful, quote unquote beautiful, but like aesthetically pleasing keys, and then you just pull out this normal key, and I love it.
Oh wait, this one?
The first one.
Oh, wait.
The one with the 3 things in it. It
This
looks like a
one?
normal house key.
Oh.
No, I think you
Oh.
pulled out the little tiny like normal
This
house
one.
key one. That one. And I
Yeah,
was
but-
like, yes.
Yeah, but no, well, look at this. So I got this at a ritual with Devin Hunter at PantheaCon years ago. And
Love
he actually gave out these keys. I think it was for a Hecate ritual. I'm not sure. But they basically purchased all these like uncut keys. uncut
Oh,
keys.
It is uncut. I didn't notice that it was uncut until just now.
Yeah, so basically you can basically create whatever door you want.
Yes. Love it.
That's so
Love it.
smart.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you, but I was like, wait, is that your part? Tell me that's your old, because the only time
You can't
I've
keep those.
used, well, you're not supposed to keep them. I've kept them. You didn't hear that from me. Anyway, because like the only time I use keys is when they're used. So I'm like, you're not supposed to use them, but they change the locks anyway.
Most of the time, yeah.
I hope.
So for
I
Johnny
don't know what
Dragon.
you're talking about.
So for
Anyway,
Johnny Dragon,
sorry,
yeah,
I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was.
Don't worry. So yeah, Crossroads moment for you. A lot of things are not manifesting as fast as you want them. You do have a lot of backup from your ancestors. And I don't know if you work with a specific goddess, but there's a lot of feminine power behind you as well too. So make sure that you're giving honor and respect back to where it go when it's appropriate, and lots of love too. Coming your a lot of support where you're headed to. A lot of protection. So in the meantime, through some of the stuff that you're juggling, some of the stuff that you're understanding about yourself and your practice and where you're going, kind of have fun with it. Temperance, learning to balance things, learn to find out how you can be creative, but also how you can adapt to things as well too. The angel here or the figure here in this card, is balancing two elements, water and air. It ultimately creates gas, but they're trying to alchemically change things in order for to create a different result. So in the meantime, just kind of take liberties with your creativity, take liberties, and also kind of don't be shy to try something different as well too. And I would also encourage you to speak up when there is something moving through you, or if there's a like there's two people inside of you. No, work on, if something inspires you, speak about it, talk about it, get other people excited about it too. And see how it connects with other people as well too. For temperance.
I think Draven's been thinking about making a podcast or a YouTube. Speak about it, talk about it, do the thing. That's just what he's told me. But anyway, go on. I gotta break the seal again. I'm the worst. I'm sorry.
It's cool. Just like we're good. So either way, Draven, just kind of connect back with your. It looks like a lot of this is what I'm getting is connect back with who your spiritual practice is focused on. So your spirits, your deities, your ancestors, things like that. Connect back with them for the process of where you're going. So yeah, you okay there, Mark?
I'm fine. I'm just vibing.
I hear you. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I mean, we've all been drinking at the same time. It just feels like, I don't know. Maybe my liver's pickled already. I can't do it anymore.
I have a low tolerance anyways.
All right. Let's see. Look at that. Bottles. I had to go for a moment because I had a song come to me. Johnny Dragon. I work with Egyptian deity goddess Isis. Oh, yes. I'm trying to get lots of money to move to LA for a music career with a rock band in Hollywood, Dragons too. Yeah, I would say go back, oh, yeah. Well, if you see in the picture here, there's similar effigies to Isis here. You got the Nile River, you got the wings. I would say if you can do more petitions in the meantime. This is a major arcana card too, so these are more about. We can't hear you. This is more about like the spirit of things, Johnny. So yeah, craft some big, something for Isis if that is who your patron is, especially if you're moving towards going towards that career move as well too.
Yes. Sorry, so listen, I made this last drink way too strong, and I drank it way too fast.
Such thing.
I apologize in advance. Anyway.
You know what I feel like? You know that meme of Patrick
Drunk.
from SpongeBob where it's like this and it has the giant eyelashes and the
And
big
the nails.
nails?
Mhm.
Same.
Oh, got a tip from Erica. Thanks, Erica.
Yes, Erica. Show our guest some love. Get him on my
God,
level.
me too.
Because I poured too heavy of a drink.
Alondra.
Thank you, Alondra. Cilantro.
Cilantro. Where's
So-
my drink?
Marcus, usually I do a halfway point of let's recap as far as your links and your self-promotion, because again, this is the reason why we do this. I want you to self-promote. And we've gone over the halfway point. So please self-promote. I've got your links in the description. As far as Facebook, it's above. Or yeah, just minimize.
As above, so below.
And then YouTube, it's below. So again, tell us what you've got going on right now. You're on TikTok.
Yeah.
You're on
So,
TikTok. You're hilarious on TikTok. We love you on TikTok.
Thank you.
But tell us about your shop. Tell us about everything. I want to give you. Do it.
You
Just
have
tell us all
the
about
floor.
I have the floor. Cool. All right, cool. So thank you guys for inviting me to this as well. This is actually a lot of fun. I wish I could actually do this every weekend.
I mean, don't threaten me, but thank you for being here.
Really appreciate it.
Yeah. So anyways, folks, yes, I am on TikTok. I actually, one of my friends mentioned I don't really pay attention to the number of followers or likes and things like that. It's it's just a thing. It's just there. But my friends are like, oh my God, you have more than 30,000 followers. I'm like, yeah. But it's not a big thing for me. But yeah, I do make funny videos. I do make some serious videos. I've been very picky and choosy right now because of everything that's happening right now in Ukraine. I kind of want to give more attention to that, but it's I don't feel like I have the authority to do that. So I just want to kind of stay low. But along with that, I do give readings, life path readings through my website, which is marcusskeletonkeys.com. My readings consist of throwing keys, like how people throw bones or shells. And we get to see where things are going, where things are unlocking, where things are locked up. We look at your past, present, and future.
So for those of you who like this man's energy, who like this boo's energy, pay him.
Oh.
Pay him to do the readings, do the things. Go to this man. Go to this person. Legit. Go to this person. His links.
What you got in that box?
Well, so that's the thing. So, wait, hold on. Let me get back to you in just a second. Hold on.
Oh, it's a surprise. I know it's a surprise.
It's a surprise.
It's a surprise. I want to be surprised.
But legit, go to this person.
He is so funny, you guys.
He's so funny. His YouTubes are fun. Or YouTubes. Stop it.
Drunk. Go home.
I know. I am home. That's what's sad. His TikToks are funny. Listen, he sends me TikToks, and sometimes they are I'm I needed this today. I needed this.
Is there a wig reveal? Is there a wig reveal?
The wig reveal. Oh, so I do make candles. Back to me.
Do it. No, do it.
No, yeah. So in my shop, along with at marcusskeletonkeys.com, not only do I give readings, I also give consultations. So if you are a beginner, medium, or advanced witch, if you want help with spell work or crafting a ritual, I can dedicate some time as a consultant for that as well. I also make spell bags, and I'm actually crafting candles, and I'm changing a couple of things. I do novena style candles, which are basically in mason jars, and for the different conditions, they're prepared with oils and herbs and whatever roots and things like that. But I'm also working on figure candles too. And recently I got hired to work at a Mardi Gras event, and they asked me to make candles. They liked that I had these red and black ones for Valentine's Day, but they wanted me to. But
so the Valentine's Day candles, y'all.
Right, yeah. It was really pretty. So I do a lot of figure candles. But then this promoter was like, I want you to make every color of the rainbow. I'm like, okay, that's a lot of wax. So there's this one.
Yes.
And then there's this one. Oh,
yes.
Yellow. And it's the event is basically more of like a fetish, like daddy and son event too. So I have candles that are kind of like very like muscular body, sort of like daddy, and then there's another slender one that's supposed to be like, you know, like daddy and son. So but yeah, I'm actually going to be making more figure candles for people, and then dressing those to the condition that they want. So I originally
love that.
Thank you.
Same.
And you know what I like about these too is that there's like this little dip on the bottom, like it's not completely flat. So there's like this little groove where I could actually
get out of the house. You're not allowed. Get out of the house.
Whoever you are.
No, it's my roommate. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know either.
Bye.
Mahalo.
Bye.
That was my roommate. Anyway, so there's these dips. There, how the candle cures is that there's like this groove in the bottom, so I can stuff that with herbs and oils, and then just drip wax on it and seal it.
That's wonderful.
I love that. I'm not trying to be rude, but hang on.
Oh my God! So funny thing.
I'm empty. Hang on.
Speaking of candles, I just did. Like, this is gonna sound. You know what? No, it's not gonna sound bad. I just recently I did my first candle candle magic
making.
I'm drunk. I can't think of the words, but I engraved a bunch of symbols and stuff to one of my candles.
Nice.
I know.
That's really cool.
I've never done anything like that before. I was very proud of myself. I was like, I'm gonna do this.
Daddy?
Daddy?
Love it falling. Thank you, Alondra. Yeah, so those, I'm actually going to be making more figure candles. I actually do, I've actually done presentations too on specific topics of magic.
There's a little bit here.
The biggest thing is key magic. So I'm actually currently, I've been in the 3-year process of writing a book on key magic. I presented it at PantheaCon, which and also just like little things here and there, like road opening magic. I was actually supposed
Wait, did we just get a teaser?
Just the tip. No.
Just the tip. I'm okay with the tip. I'm okay with the tip. Books, listen, I am a book fiend. Like, I try my hardest not to be the armchair occultist, because books are like, I respect people who can write books so hard, because
I don't have the attention span for it.
I can't spell. I can't sit and write a full It's hard for me to write the paragraphs that I need for Drunken Divinations. So, like, listen, props. I will buy that book. I will buy that book.
Oh yeah, and that's why it's taken like a number of years for me to actually write it, because I've seen people, because like how I was taught how to write essays and lectures and things like that. It's like, cite your sources, have at least 3 references, things like that. And like, I'm actually, it's like I've, like other authors before, like, have done that. And I'm wanting to make sure that
thank you,
that I'm doing it very correctly. Hello? Doing it correctly, making sure that I cite my sources, making sure that I have accurate sources too. Because I've seen people, like they'll write something, but it's like, some people do it from a experiential point, like, this is my experience and this is what I know. and then some people are like, oh, this is what I know, and here's how you do this, but then there's no citing of sources. So I'm trying to do the best right now at getting accurate key information, deity information. So I know what I'm talking about, but like it's just I want to make sure that I do every step correctly, so that way it's like an actual book versus just a zine.
There's a difference between explaining it to you as you and explaining it to a total and complete stranger.
Yeah. Yeah. And
so it's just
I
getting
want
that point.
And I'm trying to do it how I can explain it to a complete stranger.
Right. I will buy that book.
Well, it's coming. It's coming. I pitched it to Llewellyn and Weiser at PantheaCon a couple of years ago. At the editors basically had a little session with people that wanted to inquire how they can publish a book, and I told both of them what I wanted to do, and they're like, I want it. So I'm like, okay, I just have to write it.
Do it.
Yeah, well, the thing about it is, like, you first have to, for me at least, you have to have at least 6,000 words to start to at least submit a treatment for it. So I'm at 20,000 words right now. So it's like,
you can do it. I believe in you.
I'm sure I can. So
I believe in you. And again, why I admire people who can, persons who can sit. Sorry, there's a pretzel in my mouth. Excuse me. But persons who can sit and write a book, because to me, that is you have to be on a different level with your spirituality in and of itself to be able to sit and bring your inner thoughts into being, into physical words.
Right.
So mad props to you. And I am telling you right now, I will buy that book.
I will buy it too.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah. I was supposed to present at Convocation like today or today in Michigan, but they canceled the conference last month too. So I don't know whether I will present it either online. I want to do so much before by the time I'm 40. Or by the time I'm 40, get the brick and mortar shop, going.
How old are you? Can I ask that? How old are you?
Wait, how old do you think I am?
Late 20s.
Oh my God, no, I'm 35.
No.
What?
Girl.
I told you, I only work with dark spirits.
Okay, listen. So again, never worked with divination before. Well, I say before, but my thing is not cards. So my thing is literally sitting with a person, which you can't do anymore, and reading their vibes. But like if I were to read you right now, this book, as long as you put forth that energy, this book is going to happen within 2 years.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Yeah, I agree. It's just a lot of it was very in the moment I'm writing. Like I don't want to put myself on a schedule to do it, because then it feels very forced.
It feels like a job.
Yeah, and because like it's just like it's like when fucking spirit gets just starts tapping you, and you're like, oh shit, I gotta write this down. It's like I'll get into that mode. It's like, oh, this would be a good from this angle, you could actually do this and blah, 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 blah. So, okay, I got to start writing. I haven't had that for a while. And I still need to, like I said, I will submit something soon. It's just, I want to make sure I do everything correctly. I want to make sure that I am citing sources. I am, I know what I want to do for the cover and stuff like that. I just want to make sure like it's a good book, that people can use in their own practice. It's not like a staple book like a Scott Cunningham book or anything like that, but just like something that they can use in their everyday practice.
Well, we're all holding you to that, and I'm already seeing the cover, like the key aesthetic. Like I'm already seeing it, so it'll happen. It'll happen. I'm not putting pressure on you. A little bit. A little bit of pressure.
It's okay, just the tip.
Just the tip. Just
Yeah,
the tip of pressure.
Yeah, Alejandro, yeah, basically, yeah, it needs to be authentic and organic. Yeah, because
Like
yeah, I want my
Alondra
voice
said,
to
yeah.
I want my voice to come, yeah, I want people to hear that, that I'm trying to be authentic. I'm passionate about this versus I am the one and all knowing key master,
Well, and that's the thing. Like anymore today, nobody is the master. Nobody is it's all about finding your niche, your path, what works for you.
Right.
And, I appreciate that even in your TikToks. I mean, Witch Talk is a dramatic place in and of itself. We could go for days about how dramatic Witch Talk can be. But as far as your content, that's what I've really vibed with, is that you take the drama, the oh my gosh, and you turn it into something that is helpful for everybody, no matter what their path may be.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, of course. And so, again, if you have not subscribed or followed this man on TikTok, please do so. But anyway, again, thank you so much. And I'm holding you to that book.
Okay, well, don't worry. It's gonna come. It's coming. It's just, I want to make sure that all my I's are dotted and T's are crossed. So
of course, because it's a book, you have to dot your I's and cross your T's, right? Mm-hmm. Editors and stuff. Anyway, who's next?
Dr. T.
Mark's over here petting his pussy, and we ain't. Who's next? I forgot who we read for last. It was Johnny.
Johnny Dragon last. Are we Dottie the second?
James Redman.
Snow's here.
Is it a general?
Snow,
honey, we love you. We stan you.
We stan Snow.
Snow, honey, thank you for being here. James Redman is next with a general. And then Dottie. I love Dottie.
Hello, Dottie.
Hello, Dottie. If you guys haven't followed Dottie's channel yet, please do so. She is a blast. Love Dottie.
I'm sorry, who are we reading now?
We are reading James Redman. James Redman for a general. I would pull it up. So usually I pull up
pull
the
it
YouTube
up.
or the Facebook picture, but I am far too gone. I'm going to be honest. I can't see straight. Okay. Marcus, can I ask? You're blowing on your cards. Can I ask? That is a thing. That's a thing. Blowing on your cards.
Mm-hmm.
You do that for every week?
Mm-hmm.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Gotta give your tools some love,
I love it. So my love is like soaking it in alcohol. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Sort of. I spill alcohol on my tools. No, that's not a joke. That's for real. I've spilled so much alcohol on this.
Ooh.
I love that though. The blowing, I love that. Everybody has their own thing for their tools. Their own thing, blowing, feeding alcohol.
Right. Everybody has their own thing for their tools.
Semen.
Exactly, like Clarence at the witch's breath.
Did you just say semen?
Some people do. Some people do. Like statues.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Semen on statues is a thing. Don't look at me like that, Mark. It's a thing. Goatfish, don't look at me like that. It's a thing.
God, all these the same keys.
Listen, speaking of semen.
Stop. I love it. I'm here for it already. I don't even know what card that is, but I'm here for it.
No one drinks like Gaston. No one sings like Gaston. No
one
does
comes
everything
like Gaston.
I can do like Gaston.
There might be children watching this.
They'll learn. They'll learn.
Later.
Who cares? They're gonna learn about semen one day or another.
They should learn about semen. We should be teaching children about semen earlier
And
than
you know
we
what?
do.
I don't think we should be locking condoms up. They should be giving those away out to people.
Seriously, I thought it's so fucking weird.
Right?
It's
Whatever.
How on earth
Anyway,
did we get
America.
tarot cards.
well,
to
actually,
condoms and
go
semen?
to a place where they sell condoms in specific areas and see if they're locked up.
It's sad. They
Just-
should just
they
be
don't
giving
lock them
those
here.
away to people.
Do they? I don't think they lock them here. Do they lock them up here?
They lock them here.
There you go.
They started to?
In some stores, like Walmart.
I haven't seen them yet. I don't
Yeah,
shop at Walmart.
Check which neighborhood and check which stores. It's the way like how they kind of like keep people locked down. You know.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I
love
haven't seen them
that.
on the lock and key yet, but
Anyways, back to semen and Gaston.
mhm.
This card to me is representing arrogance,
Yes, thank you.
obviously.
Wait, what's the
Mm.
card?
It's
I
the
know it's
Knight of Cups.
Oh, the Nine of Cups. Got it. Ooh, hey.
Yeah.
I don't see any cups in that. Can you?
I see the
Exactly.
Two of Wands.
Except for the giant keg right here.
His wand and my wand, right?
You nasty.
I know. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What's that smell? It's bullshit. Anyways, the only cup,
if you ever watch this, please come back to YouTube. We need you.
please, we do. No, but seriously, like the only cup I'm seeing is the cup for Gaston, and that's a fucking keg. Because Gaston is a man, obviously. He's very arrogant
man.
and full of himself,
Mhm.
and he's narcissistic. He's like Gaston is the original fuckboy.
Yeah. Yeah. He always kind of gets what he wants to.
Exactly. Whether it be with money, drugs. Anyways, like he's just he's an original fuckboy. I'm just that's how it is.
He is,
Who's
though,
this for?
honestly.
Who's this for?
James.
Who is this
Who?
for?
James
Yeah.
Redmond.
James Redmond. Is that Noah? Is that Rowan?
No. Rowan
Noah.
is Rowan. He's
Rowan
married.
is Rowan. James Redmond is separate. Sorry.
Rowan's real name is James Graham.
Do I know this person?
No, I don't think you do.
Okay.
Huh?
Anyways, it's just that card to me is speaking a lot of arrogance and narcissism and toxic masculinity.
Okay, I get it. I get it. So the card that
don't know
I
what
have.
with that, but you know, it is what it is.
No, it is what it is. But the card that I have is the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. Which is all about like
Bondage.
bondage, basically. Bondage.
Did you say bonded?
He did. He did say bondage. But
I'm
no.
every night after
but
this. So.
okay.
Seriously, it is.
I
No,
know.
but James is of our community. So I think that is a good example. Bondage. So
He did. He
you're-
gaslighted and gatekeeped before it was a thing.
so
Anthony.
So again, bondage.
Right.
Bondage. Okay, we're gonna make this child friendly. Bondage, but like intuition style. So like you're putting yourself through hardships on purpose. You're putting yourself through hardships with the knowledge of coming out better or coming out with more knowledge. You know, the female here is blindfolded, bound, yes. But we have to keep intact or in mind, that's the English for it, that she chose this. So you're choosing like you would for
to be bound.
What?
Did you say they're choosing to be bound?
Yes, they're choosing to be bound. In lack of better terms, they're choosing to be bound for something better.
Okay,
they're choosing to go through
something just
after I say they're choosing to go through this to get to something either better or more knowledge worth. English, but deal with it. It's like an initiation to a coven, right?
Gotcha. I was gonna say more of like monks, like ritualistic fasting kind of thing.
Kinda, yeah, kinda. Like they're
oh my
suffering,
God, it's
but they
making
know
sense.
what they're
Either
suffering
I'm
for.
drunk or everything's just coming to me. No pun intended. Semen.
Kind of, but like they're suffering because of the fasting, but they know what they're fasting for. They're fasting for the other knowledge. This is suffering due to choice, right? Yeah.
Oh my God. Ooh, what's your tattoo?
Which this one? There,
He's like, which one?
That
Which one? Tell me which one.
That one.
This one. Oh, it's a peacock. I want a peacock.
Does that have anything to do with Hera?
No, a lot of people say that. The tradition that I'm following for Anderson Ferry, our main and central deity is Melektaus, who is the peacock angel or the peacock lord.
Gotcha. Okay.
So think Lucifer, blue hellfire, peacock feathers.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what if I can ask in a drunken stumper, what tradition does he originally Stumper? What tradition does that really? Don't do this to me. What tradition or what culture?
Anthony,
don't look at me wide-eyed.
Animal.
Like what does that spirit or energy come from?
Thank you for asking that. So, so the founder of the tradition, Victor Anderson, he was a spiritualist, and he basically grew up with Southern folk magic in his family, in his blood. And basically, there were these people and this is like in the 1940s and 50s. These people came to him to his house and said they basically were kind of doing like a gospel spreading of their culture, and basically introduced him to Melektaus. And so Melektaus actually comes from the Yazidi people, which is like an indigenous tribe in northern Iraq.
Give me those that are upright, please. Thank you.
And so he basically comes from northern Iraq. But Melektaus is basically one of the head central figures in their religion, where he brings knowledge and peace. And the translation in their language in Arabic, one of the other words they use for him is shaitan. And so for folks in that region and also from that culture, shaitan, Satan, in Islam is the adversary. So he actually is looked down upon from the Yazidi basically are persecuted by folks that are in Islam or that are of another culture, or another tribe of people. And so they look at them as like Satan worshipers. I say it jokingly because we use Satan as the epitome of like freedom and pride and love and self-love and things like that. But
No.
Kind of-
So if I can interlude here, so don't Satan, right? Satan. I have a lot of Luciferian witches that I like vibe with. So the reason why I ask you is the peacock tattoo and the whole bringer of light type of deal. That's why I ask. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, that's the thing. In a lot of the epithets of him, he is the bringer of knowledge, bringer of light. In a way, it is Lucifer, the the Greek deity, basically, the bringer of all of that. And then how it got translated down through the pipeline of Christianity, it's more of the adversary, the devil, things like that. The boogeyman in the red pajamas with the pitchfork, things like that. But the thing about it too is like the creation story with him and how so it's not that we're appropriating Melektaus. It's more of Melektaus basically is the central figure for lots of other people. There's always he always came to other people, other cultures in some shape or form. The Green Man, basically the Green Man, Dionysus, Vishnu, so there's always been some type of avatar of him in some shape or form, similar to how you could say like Lucifer in a way. It's not the same thing. It's just similar but not the same. So
the bringer of knowledge.
Exactly. Mark, are you okay? Why are you built up?
Fine. Sorry.
For God's sakes, Chucky, stabbings went out in the 80s. So you look like Martha Stewart with that thing.
I just want to say I love you so much for saying that. For God's sake, Chucky.
Like,
I don't
who the
even
fuck
know.
is Martha
So-
Stewart?
Jennifer Tilly is queen in this house, and
I
she
know.
will always be.
So I just want to add on. I can't remember who we're reading for. I am so gone.
James.
Thank you. So James, while Marcus was explaining everything that he explained, I spilled cards onto the floor, and 2 of them were upright. And like I said, sometimes I personally don't feel like cards should be read upright, but just in case you do, the 2 cards that were upright were the Hanged Man in reverse, which my keywords were an unwilling to change, moving forward, and new knowledge based on a different perspective. And I'm so intoxicated. And the Emperor, which is discipline is needed, break old systems, and stop trying to control others. The Emperor in reversed. So with that being said, I just wanted to make that a point. And Marcus, I don't think you've gotten a chance to read your last card.
I didn't. I was going to say, Nathan, I really do like that you keep saying that you deface your cards, but I think as a spirit worker, as a witch, as a practitioner, that's something that you have to do in order for you to, to keep the flow of energy going as you're reading somebody. We all need those cues. And then I'm sure this is not going to be your only deck that you're going to have too. So,
probably not, because I'm a hoarder.
Witches
are hoarders.
Witches are hoarders. I wonder
we really are.
It's like, what's the root of that?
Anyway,
I just
like,
think
our parents took away our crystals because they were connected to demonic energies. That's why we want more of them.
Ooh, that's pretty. I'm gonna need to keep that kind of thing.
Right.
Let's get it.
But anyway, Marcus, go ahead with your last card. I have to pee again.
Quit breaking the damn seal.
Go right ahead.
He broke it.
All right. So we had the 9 of Cups, the 3 different cards at the same time. Yeah.
You got the Hangman, the bound, the
Eight of
Swords.
No, he actually it was just the Eight of Swords. That's it. There wasn't any more cards. I think the other cards just fell out.
Yeah, the other cards just fell out.
So it was the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and Nine of Wands. So, all right. So James, a lot of energy surrounding you. You know, the fairies are basically moving things around you. You're bringing a lot of attention to yourself. You're bringing a lot of attention to yourself, building on your passions, building a lot of. That's the thing too. This is my key of masculine energy. If you can kind of tell, look at it sideways.
Why do you consider that the key of masculine energy? Is it because it looks like a wiener?
Yeah, it's phallic.
I'm just making sure. That's just my assumption.
We had Gaston as the first one too. So
exact toxic masculinity.
Well, I mean, yes. I mean, I think he had his moments where there was like a little bit of non-toxic stuff, but so there's a lot of energy that you're trying to move through your passions right now. There's opportunity and roads that are open. I'm getting a lot of the same keys. You're at this big crossroads for where you want to go. I would say the Nine of Wands is the biggest card that came up right now. So don't give up on your stuff right now. The Nine of Wands is basically saying you won the battle but you haven't won the war. So keep doing keep on trucking. Don't give up on yourself. Create a new different strategy and just keep have a daily reminder of yourself and why you keep why you're working towards what you're working for. Also, I would encourage you to burn candles basically for strength, keeping you focused, keeping you protected. Wands for me represent fire. I know it's different for lots of other people.
Really?
Some people say they're air because, you can wave a wand through the air. But I'm like, wands are more like fire or like stabs or torches.
That's me. That's me. I'm a wand air person.
So in this case, I would encourage you to either burn a 7-day glass candle with the picture of the Nine of Wands, so that way you can have strength building up behind you, or have a picture of a lion, or draw a symbol of the Leo symbol, things like that. If you are a Leo, even better, to basically kind of give you strength in the background.
Yes. Don't eat my pretzels. That's rude. I have been eating them non-stop because I am so gone.
You're not closer to being done.
I'm not close to being done?
We got Dottie up next. I ain't holding anything back.
Dottie's next? Is that right?
Yes,
yeah. Listen, you earth signs. Marcus. What's your sun sign?
Yes.
Yes, I love that. Listen to me. Listen.
Linda, listen.
No, but listen. Everybody's out here sharing their sun signs and their moon signs and their rising, and I'm like, you don't need to know that shit. You don't need to know that shit.
What is your sign, Marcus?
A caution sign. No, I'm kidding.
I love that though.
No.
That's good.
No. I'm a Taurus.
No.
I can see that.
Yeah, sun sign. I'm a Taurus. Yeah.
What? I never would have guessed.
I never would have guessed either.
What do you think I was?
I would have guessed air or water, legit.
No.
What? No, hold on. Wait. Your face frowned. Your face frowned. Why do you do that?
Don't sign shame him.
Well, I want to know why.
Why? Because you're... What?
Because we like you.
Hold on. Wait, what? Who? Okay, got it.
What do you think I am? Wait, my name says it. Never mind.
Oh, you're a Pisces.
I'm
sorry, you're a Capricorn. You're a Capricorn. That's it.
Yeah, he's a Capricorn. But no, I would have never guessed you're a Taurus.
Yeah, I'm a Taurus.
Never would have guessed.
Well, why did you think I was either a water or air sign?
Did I say that?
You said it like less than 5 minutes
Yeah,
ago.
you did.
Because
And you
you're
said-
so like open as far as publicly. No,
What
but
do you mean?
listen.
Like, what do you mean? Well, what do you mean by that?
No, but
Yeah, what do you mean by
because
that,
your
Nathan?
because your personality, I feel personally, as somebody who follows you, I feel your inner personality shows through your videos or your TikToks or your, whatever. I feel like, but as a Taurus, I never would have guessed. I never would have guessed.
Tauruses are like.
But listen, my ex was a Taurus, and my father and my sister, who we read for earlier, is a Taurus.
Mm-hmm.
Sisters, plural, I should say, because Anthony corrected me. My partner corrected me.
Well,
my sisters, plural. I have so many Taurus in my family.
That makes
that
sense.
I would have
Getting
never
into trouble,
guessed.
blaming yourself for all the things that happened. That's a Taurus feature.
But seriously, I never would have guessed. I never would have guessed. But
I knew it.
but-
I knew.
you knew it. You knew it. Did
I
you know
knew it because hey, I want to get into palmistry.
Do you really? I have a book on that. My mom
I
wanted
have a
the book.
statue on it right there.
Oh, me too.
Me too. I want to see it. I want to see yours.
Show me yours, I'll show you mine.
Deal.
Next reading.
I know. And what was the question?
Read about her business.
I got the hand.
Oh, well, kind of, yeah.
High five.
I love that.
I don't think it's a real one though.
No, it's not. Yeah, I think I got this at
He said no,
it's obviously
not.
not a real hand, so
No,
actually, the girl, I want to make those Hand of Glory candles. Like, get like a latex glove, poke holes in the fingers, and then stick the wicks in them, and then pour wax in the glove, and then let it cure and harden.
That reminds me of the Jenna Marbles video where she does fire hands.
I
What did
see
the
that
Jenna
one.
practice- No, okay.
I see that one.
Thank
But
you,
now
Raven.
I need to. Now I need to. So thank you. Have I?
I have an M on my hand.
Anyway,
Only bits and pieces.
Got it. All right, cool. So we're gonna work on Dottie.
Dottie
Listen, I already
wants to
pulled
know
for
about business, right? Business. General reading business. But Dottie,
Ooh, if
Dottie
this
the
isn't a thumbnail,
psychic,
I don't know what
is
is.
Dottie is a professional psychic reader. So, if that helps, I can't see straight.
God.
I already pulled for Dottie. I got the Fool.
Oh, nice.
Damn.
Okay.
Okay.
Why don't you lead,
And
why don't you lead with
it-
that?
Kronk! Pull the
Kronk?
lever, Kronk!
Wrong lever!
So, look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Cute.
He is just trucking along like la 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 la.
Kronk
Not
is the
even paying
himbo of
attention to
everybody's dreams.
that his
honestly.
ass is gonna fall off the cliff. Doesn't have a care in the world. Doesn't have a care in the world. And
Of
like,
course.
what?
I said, of course, because it's Kronk.
I like Kronk. But I like this. I forgot I had this. I just want to keep this. But like it obviously it's the Fool. Like it could be some kind of foolish nature. This hand is almost the same color. Some kind of foolish nature. Is it naivety? Naivety.
Naivete.
Thanks. Appreciate that. That word. I made Kronk spinach puffs one time. They were good.
Ooh.
Are they really? Because they
Yeah,
sound
they're
good.
super easy. It's puff pastry and like spinach and cheese. Anyways, but like pay attention to your surroundings, Dottie. I know you know this, but pay attention to your surroundings so you don't end up falling off a cliff.
Yeah, learn from your experiences.
Thank you. You know,
Say
Marcus
who?
is probably like, these motherfuckers don't know what they're doing.
Mark?
You guys know what you're doing. Shit. You're just drunk.
Listen, thank you. Anyway, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you how many readings we've done today. All I know is that tonight we've done 2.5 hours. Marcus, by the way, to be considerate and polite, are you on a time strain tonight?
I mean, no, I'm not on a time strain. I mean, I could go for another 45 minutes.
It's 3 hours behind us, right? Is that what you said? You're in California?
He's in
Yes.
California. Yes,
Mhm.
sir. Mm-hmm.
So do you want to end up midnight on your end?
Is it midnight?
It's 11, I think, on the East Coast.
Okay, but to make it easy on me, Mark, Goatfish, do
What?
you mind if we end on midnight?
I don't give a fuck what we do. I don't work tomorrow.
Okay,
I don't give a fuck.
bless
I
you.
don't.
Okay.
I don't give it. I don't fuck. I don't
Virgo
fuck with
man,
you.
Virgo man, are you okay if we end on midnight?
We got 6 more readings.
6 more, so midnight.
So do you want to cap it?
Fire them.
Cap it in the next 45 minutes.
11:30 if you rapid fire.
If we rapid fire.
Yeah, we
Okay.
could rapid fire. Yeah.
He said if we rapid fire, we could end it at midnight. Okay.
Mhm.
No, 11:30 is what I said.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, Knight of Wands is what I have. Oh, damn. I am Lord. Gods. Knight of Wands. You know what? Fuck this book. Knight of Wands. Wands to me, which is not to everybody else, I have a feeling it's different from Marcus, but wands to me are air. Fast. This is a person, this is a specific energy. Wands. So, like, intellectual, but fast. Quick thinker type of person, masculine, preferably. I can't even remember who we're reading for, but this could be beneficial.
Dottie for business.
Dottie.
General.
Dottie business. So, intellectual, masculine, this is you because I know you sort of personally, but as of like social media personally. So, as far as Knight of Wands,
Always
you're
a bridesmaid, never a bride.
literally,
Sorry.
kind of, literally, you're going to keep moving. You're on the continuous search of what other people are mentally looking for. Thank you, babe. Mentally looking for. I spilled cards. Mentally looking for. You're on the continuous search for knowledge. But you may need to slow down depending on what Marcus's card says. You may need to slow down. You may need to think about more individual. I am so intoxicated now. Marcus, go ahead. I think you will share more knowledge than I will at this point.
Cool. So Dottie, since it's general and business, I think this is actually, well, the other 2 cards are actually very telling on where you're going. You know, we had the Fool, and then we had the Knight of Wands. Yes. So coming from one, building from, barely from the ground up, basically building from the ground up with either learning from experiences, trying to trek forward and, use your wands, use your personal power and things like that. What I'm getting from this reading, so the keys that come up are about, this one's actually paying attention to your body, paying attention to your mind, what's going on with you physically for things that are happening with your passions. So, but but the biggest thing here is to help focus on healing. This is my healing key. You can't really see it, but the bail, like this is called the bail. You know, the part where you touch and turn. There's these little etching. Bail.
Bail.
Yeah, like bail bond.
Not veil.
Not a veil, no.
Not a veil.
For Christ's sakes, Chucky. No. No, so basically, this key on the edges right here, it looks like a moon, right? It looks like a full moon. On the etchings, there's etchings right here and here that look like bear claws. So for me, that represents healing. This bear spirit basically is more about the nurturing aspect of nurturing aspect of humanity. So being able to heal people, being able to coddle and give that attention to people when they need it the most. Your card that comes up is the moon. So you had all these other things about action and your journey and stuff like that. For you to move forward, well, right now for things to move forward, it's like, yeah, we can focus on the business and, you know, getting people to recognize, or not recognize, but, you know, draw attention towards your business to get more followers or to even like have, you know, like a little bit more income your way. I think the biggest thing to focus right now from this reading is to focus on some of the aspects or parts of yourself that need some healing. So are you stressed out right now? Are some of your triggers, you know, being heightened right now from certain people, clients and things like that? You know, has this business stressed you out to a point where you're like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do or anything like that? You know, a lot of people say that, you know, the moon card, the moon actually represents lunacy. So how has this business actually driven you insane? You know, what are the ups and downs right now? What are the cycles? So right now, if you were to do anything to help things move forward for your business, focus on healing yourself. You know, some of the energy that you had to put out for other people, for things to manifest, you know, take back some of that shit, girl, you know, because you need it for yourself. You need it for things to move forward and for your life. We need, as spiritual practitioners, as business folks as well, too, we need to make a point where we actually have to take some of our energy back. You know, because sometimes we get angry, sometimes we share too much, sometimes we are very vulnerable and people don't acknowledge that, you know, so we need to take back some of our energy so that we can be fulfilled and we can move forward and things like that. What I would encourage you to do, especially now on Tuesday or Wednesday is the dark moon. If you can do any type of ritual for you know, releasing some of the shit that you don't need and then calling back some of your energy, there's many different ways to do it. Cleansing baths, standing in the moonlight and actually just like pulling and weaving back energy to you, things like that. You know, give some of that, really kind of put into your practice right now for your business to grow and for you to grow with your business, is to pull some of that energy back that has drained away, that you need in order for you to move forward.
And can I just say something else too? The funny thing is, you pulled the moon, and the moon in my deck is Yzma.
Oh, that's funny.
So, like, it's funny that the Fool is Kronk and the moon is Yzma, and you pulled the moon.
And he's falling off the cliff so he can do to worship her, you know.
I find that so funny.
That is funny. Ooh, you know what? You should pull the cards from the same movie, like the characters from the same movie, to see if they're telling a story. I'm not saying you should do it now, but like,
Yeah,
but like, you know, because like there are decks like that. I think there's a deck where like all the wands are telling a story, all the cups are telling a story. You know, all the suits are basically have their own thing. But you know, if you find that, I'm not saying you should do it now, but like take some time later to actually see if that there's a story going on or anything like that. I'm gonna get a refill, folks. I'm just gonna take a quick break. Is anybody opposed to me actually having me smoke my hookah?
I smoked a hookah the last time I was on. You're fine.
Got it. Cool. All right.
Yes, Mark.
Back in 5.
Marcus. I'm sorry, Mark. Smoke your hookah. Smoke it.
That does sound like fun.
It does. Do it if you want to.
I'm not going to.
Do it. No? You don't want to?
I kind of do.
Do it. I'm okay. Rowan
I
is
love
next.
you too, Dottie. Thank you so much for showing up.
Yes. I am so.
I'm gonna go get my hookah.
My comment.
I did not. I can't see straight.
I can't see. Yay.
Right. Who's next? Rowan. Rowan is next for general? Yes? Okay. I'm sticking to the midnight for Marcus. I'm sticking to the midnight.
Might be done sooner.
Really?
Yeah,
We're doing a lot faster. That's what Anthony told me. Whew. Goodness gracious. So, listen, Julie, it's because I have my contacts in. That's why I keep doing this. Do you want to get my glasses for me?
Don't poke your eye out trying to get those contacts out.
It ain't gonna be hard. But watch this. See, one.
Yeah, and that's your cornea.
But now I need my glasses ASAP.
Which one?
The ones in the blue. Thank
What
you.
about asses?
So, Julie, the reason why I closed one eye is because listen, I was living in Ohio for the last year. And
okay, I'm gonna go empty this. I'll be right back.
Go ahead, boo.
I don't see straight.
You're fine.
Oh.
I don't either.
I have to
So in Ohio, I smell. So I taste s'mores as far as this whiskey goes.
You're welcome.
Did you get my glasses? Thank you. I love you. Anthony got me the glasses. So as far as my eyesight goes, while I was in Ohio, my optometrist gave me 2 different prescriptions as far as my eyes go. And I closed my eye because I don't think my optometrist got it absolutely right. They put one of my prescriptions to 25, which is my right, and my left prescription to 50. So I think one is more correct than the other. So that's why I closed one eye.
I'm gonna marry the night. I won't give up on my life.
Who are we reading next?
I'm a warrior
Rowan. That's right.
queen.
For a general, right? Cool.
Live passionately tonight.
Poor Marcus.
I'm gonna me.
No, Marcus.
Oh. I am thinking of rejoining the social gay life again. I took a step back to center myself. Just curious, the universe thinks about that. Rejoining a social. Rejoining.
Can you get me a water?
Again.
My
I'm
canned
gonna
water.
marry the night. I won't give up. I remember the first song I heard. Allie! Allie's here! Oh, Allie, I love you. It's my veil. I'm drunk, Allie.
Me
I
too.
remember the first. Oh, God, my stuff's are. Ugh. Anyways, the first song I heard from Lady Gaga's Born This Way album, funny enough, was not Born This Way. It was actually Electric Chapel. And I remember hearing that song because at the time she did this thing with, do y'all remember Farmville on Facebook? Anyways, so she did this thing where she did a collaboration with that, and like you could get certain like weird things on your farm with that. And
who's next?
I don't remember who's
Rowan.
next.
Rowan's next
next?
for a general.
Oh, bitch.
I met
Anyway,
Gaga in Pride 2007 in San Francisco.
so like you could get little things.
Is it
from
Rowan's
her
General?
album. And you can
What?
also listen to what?
Rowan is General? What's going on with Rowan?
Rowan is a general.
Anyway, the first song I heard off that album was Electric Chapel because I got the Electric Chapel on Farmville.
Louis the Animated, ask for a reading. I know you want one.
Who?
No, you
Louis
won't.
the Animated.
Louis, ask for a reading.
Come on, Louis.
What?
Don't be a bitch.
Yeah, please.
Don't be a bitch.
I have
Come on,
nothing else
laptop.
to drink. Please put water in front of me.
Life has already read me. All right, so we're reading Rowan. Rowan is General, or what's going on? Yeah, it's General.
Yes, Rowan is a general. And Mark Goatfish is first. I can't see where the is. Go ahead, Mark.
So, you got, funny enough,
That's what I interpreted it as. That as.
Megan the Stallion.
It is no concern of mine. Well, you decided to be, what's it called? Poor? Yes.
Yes.
What?
Just go with it.
Continue. Read, Rowan.
Read, honey. Read.
You got the moon, bitch. There's this song I like to listen to sometimes. Ow! Stop!
Continue reading.
There's this song I like to listen to called Shoot for the Moon by OK Go. And that's what I feel like you should do. You need to shoot for the moon, Rowan. And if you don't hit the moon, you gotta hit something else in the universe. Because it's not just the moon. There's all kinds of shit out there. I don't know what I'm talking about.
It's fine. So you got shoot for the moon for the past. And as
Funny
for,
enough, that's what my tattoo means.
Yes. And
You were with me when I got my tattoo.
Was I was. You cried.
Because I didn't cry.
Okay, you winced.
I winced because it was kind of tender, and that's when I was skinny at the time.
That's true.
All right, Nathan, you're next.
You're still skinny. Shut the fuck up, bitch. So as far as present, ooh, I'm getting dizzy. New perspective, wisdom, a useful moment's pause. You got the Hanged Man inversed. Does that make sense? I forget what Mark said.
Shoot for the moon, bitch.
You said shoot for the moon. I said new perspective, a useful moment's pause. I'm going to leave it at that, and I'm going to drink my water.
Okay. All right, I'm going to go next. So, for the future aspect, basically, yeah, things may seem out of hand or that you have to, there's an emergency. There may be tons of energy that you may not be able to hold onto or kind of deal with. The Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is basically saying, make sure that you know what you're walking into. And you have every right to walk away from a situation. If you know that you can't handle it, if you know that it's not the vibe, you have every right to walk away, because it is your emotional security, it is your physical security that is the most important too. In this situation, make sure that you're able to walk away safely too. So I would encourage you, if you have a water bottle, to either have if you have a regular water bottle, like a standard water bottle, like a glass one, plastic that you use, draw a symbol that represents clarity or cleansing. Lots of people like to use the Reiki symbol, Chokure. or you can use a pentagram, you can use a cross, you can use a triquetra to actually have that empowerment symbol of cleansing and clarity. So when you're walking through situations, everyday situations, your water is already charged for you to actually be cleansed and have clarity for you to move forward and to move on with what's going on. Next.
What are we doing? Why are we all on mute?
I'm not. No, we're not.
I'm on mute because I
was
want to
on
know
mute.
who's next.
So who's
Sorry.
next? Senor Mendoza.
Exactly. If I aim my shot and miss, well, I'll at least hit something eventually.
Yeah, shoot for the moon.
Gotcha.
Shoot for the moon, but know when to walk away.
So, Bewitched, Baldered, and Bewitched wants to know Portland
Bewildered.
or Seattle as far as to live.
All right.
Very specific.
Why is everyone moving to over there? God, lots of people are moving over there.
I know, right?
So it's Baltimore or
Where?
Seattle.
Portland or Seattle.
Oregon. Portland or Seattle.
Portland or Seattle. So
I'm gonna pull two separate cards for this.
that's
Portland.
fine. That is
You do
totally
you,
fine.
boo.
So listen, I have to pee. Why am I the only one that has to pee during this?
Cause you a pussy.
I know.
Your liver works
listen.
faster.
What?
Your liver works better.
I get maybe.
Probably.
I don't know.
Nice shot.
So this is gonna be my last one. We're at 2 hours and 51 minutes. This is gonna be our last one. Is that okay with the two of you?
I'm fine, yeah.
Cool. This will
So
be our
Portland-
last one. Because I have to pee with a damn.
So why doesn't Mark start and then you go and then you just go, do your business and then I'll
Break
just wrap
the
it
seal.
Yeah.
Cool. Go ahead, Mark.
up. And she left.
She left? Oh, she did leave. Maybe
Ghost Fish has left the building.
Ghostfish has left the building. Oh, where'd my book go?
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank you.
Or somewhere else.
Or somewhere else?
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Or somewhere else. So Portland or Seattle or somewhere else. Oh, that is narrowing it down. So, do you want to say hi while you're in camera? Your arm's in camera.
Hey, Daddy.
He said, "Hey, Daddy." Literally, Virgo is Daddy.
He can hear.
Well, I got the, and he's got the. So sometimes it's delayed. You
I don't know
okay?
how to read for this.
This is Bewitched, Bothered, and Bewildered.
I know,
think
but
this
I don't
is-
know how to read for this.
I do.
You do?
Yeah. I pulled 3 cards and 3 keys.
Okay, honey, you go. I'm gonna drunkenly find my way.
Cool. So, Mark, are you out or?
I mean, if this has any help, I got the Knight of Wands in reverse.
What number?
Ooh.
10.
All right, got it. So, what do you think that means?
Thank you.
What's your read from that?
Knight of Wands, fire energy,
Reversed.
reversed. Knight, fire up, face card. I feel like you already kind of know the answer. Like, you already know the answer, and my nose itched. I wasn't picking it, I swear. You already know the answer, and like you should trust your gut instincts on certain things. If you know it's going to be a hard move to go to Portland, don't do it. Granted, that show Portlandia seems like fun, but I know it's not like that at all. So I love how Anthony just shoved the pretzel. He said,
Eat the cookie! Eat the cookie!
on mute.
Thank you, Anthony. Nathan, you're muted, by the way.
Hey, I love how I said, "Am I really?" and you guys laughed. You knew what I was saying. So I'm just gonna read the book because I really have to pee.
What the fuck was that?
That was Marcus blowing into his straw, which I really love because I blow into my straw too.
Yay, someone does it. Go, 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 go.
Neat. Okay, so I'm just gonna read this so I can go potty. The end to old thought patterns pave the way to new ground. The Ten of Swords is the ultimate end to the situation. It is done, finished, and accumulated with sublime drama.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Sublime drama because of the dun, dun, dun. The figure lay with swords along his spine, reflecting alternative medicine, acupuncture, his chakra work, a bright and golden pierces
Oh, I got taken
the
to the
darkness. The darkest night, letting you know a new beginning and a new day is dawning. The figure crafts a secret gesture with his figures, letting you know it is a metaphorical death. Deep, right? Okay, I gotta pee. Marcus, go.
Okay, thank you, and thank you, Louise. So, so for this reading, I have future possible outcomes for every single one. I drew a card and a key. So for Seattle, we have the Crossroads key and the Wheel of Fortune. It is a big opportunity, and you know the dangers and pitfalls. And there's a lot of other things that can happen in your favor. You already kind of know what could happen. I'm guessing you already kind of put some of your. Oh, hey. I'm guessing you already kind of you already know where things are going to happen there. But it is a big crossroads moment for you. You can actually make or break there. For Portland, the road's open for you for Portland as well. But it's you already know the people who can be tough on you, but also the tougher situations. You got the Queen of Cups here. So there may be a person that you have to rely on for things. There may be some people that you are gonna ruffle their feathers, to kind of make your way and things like that. But that's what will happen in any place where you're the new kid. So and it's better to know the devil. It's better the devil you know versus better than the devil that you don't. So that's for Portland. Anywhere else right now, you already made your decision. Don't go crazy over it. You got the moon. Break out of those cycles. You already have you kind of already made your choice. Like Mark already said. And your spirits are already kind of saying, just freaking do it. You weighed your options. You already have an understanding of where things are going. It's time to make that choice. I was gonna say for Anthony and for everyone else too, I think we should cap it now because we're at that 15-minute point.
Okay, I get it. Yeah.
And we don't want to pass. We don't want to pass out, Nathan. And she's buying a stairway to heaven.
Yep.
Y'all. Any more readings? We're good, right? We're good
I
at
think
3.
that's it.
We've been. It's 3 hours tops. We good. We good.
Thank
Sweet
you, thank you.
beans.
So who's
Sweet beans.
next? Daddy Tony.
I think we're actually good. So normally we only do 2 hours, but we've done 3.
Got it.
Yeah.
So I think we are good. So,
cool.
Mr. Keys,
Yeah.
again, I know I've asked you a lot.
Sell myself.
Sell yourself, boo. Sell
Cool.
yourself, honey.
Alrighty, cool. So, folks, my name is Marcus Keys. You can find me on TikTok as the Skeleton Key. It's at the_skeleton_key. And you can find me. I'm not too hard to find. I do a lot of funny videos. I do a lot of serious videos. Lately, I'm kind of holding back right now because of all the Ukraine stuff that's happening right now. But if you are looking for a spiritual counselor, I have a background in counseling. I'm also a witch, so I do life readings. I do counsel. I practically counseling, spiritual counseling for people. So if you need somebody for that, I am available.
Yes.
I make candles for people. I make spell bags for people. In the past, I would do spirit dolls as well. I do a lot of different things. And if you are, if you're a beginner witch, if you are a medium, I can't say medium, kind of like a God, what is it?
Intercardinal. I don't know.
You can say medium. You can say, I mean,
a beginner and beginner, intermediate, and then advanced. I also do consultations with people. If you are learning,
Yes.
if you're trying to craft a spell, if you're trying to do a ritual for yourself, or if you, I do that. I do consultations for
all
people.
of his links are in the description. All of his links are in the description. His
Yeah.
link tree
And-
is in the description. Click on his link tree.
Yes.
Go
And
to what pertains to you.
Do it.
And if you are part of conferences for the spiritualists or witches or anything like that, I do presentations on key magic, other things. I actually did. I had planned to do a presentation the past. If it wasn't canceled, I was going to do a presentation on dark arts and crafts, using like craft supplies and office supplies for spell work at a pinch.
Which is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I know where you can get some office supplies. But I'm not going to say anything else because I don't know.
Don't worry. If you're interested in any of the services that I mentioned, you can always private message me on my website, which is marcusskeletonkeys.com. Follow me on TikTok. My Instagram name is the same name as my TikTok name, at the_skeleton_key.
I'm trying to type English. Please follow.
Please like, follow, subscribe, comment, blah, blah, blah.
Please follow Marcus. Yes, please.
Yeah.
Please follow Marcus.
Yay. Hey, Daddy Tony.
Ooh, look at them arms, Anthony. You've been working out.
Hercules.
Okay, so Marcus, thank you so much for being a part of this.
Thank you for letting me in your show. This was awesome. Yeah. And this was awesome. So yeah.
Of course. But seriously, thank you so much for being a part of this. I know it's not easy.
This was fun.
I'm glad you think so. I'm glad you think so.
I've been on shows where people ask for a love spell or love advice, and there was somebody that they broke up with somebody and their ex married someone else and they want them back and they wanted spell advice. My reading was like, the ship has gone and sailed away, girl. It's done. The comments were like, "How dare you say that? You're making her give up on love. You're such a bad reader. How dare you?" I'm like, whoa.
Whoa, wait.
Yeah, this was organic. This was fun. You know, everyone's chilling, so I like this. So.
Well, thank you so much for being a part of this. And again, if anybody is interested in Marcus, he is a professional. Mark and Go Fish and I are not professionals. So please, okay, the whole purpose of this is to go towards professionals. Please,
you guys are good. Don't worry.
Shut up. Anyway, Marcus is a professional. So go towards those people. We want to promote those people who
know
in our
what they're
community
doing.
who know what the fuck they're doing. So literally, go to Marcus's TikTok, Facebook, website. Literally, his links are below. Please book him. He is amazing.
Obviously,
and thank you
he has
again.
Great energy, you know, he's able to be able to.
Great energy. Thank you for keeping up with us, Marcus.
Yeah, it's no problem. Don't worry.
And again, please go to his links are listed below, or if you're on Facebook, above in the description. And thank you all so much for being here. We are 5 minutes over our 3-hour mark. So I'm gonna go ahead and I know, right? I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits here. Any last words from anybody?
Be kind.
Be kind to one another. That's a good one. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. Catch us not this coming Saturday, but the Saturday after. And I will post who's next as far as our guest, because I can't remember and I can't read right now. So just being transparent. Love you. Right? Love you. Right, to be announced. Love you all. Thank you so much for being here. Please check out Marcus's links. Bye.